Let's see. Hello everyone, welcome to the Wargamer. I'm your host Rob. Welcome to the Breakfast Battle 1! The Battle Royale. How do you like your eggs in the morning? With some cornflakes? Nice.
Wow. Well done. Proud of you, man.
Welcome to the first Battle Breakfast where me and today Owen, welcome Owen, thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, it should be fun. Best way to spend the morning, right?
Best way to spend the morning, yeah. We're going to be playing some Age of Sigmar, as you can see, on Tabletop Simulator. Owen is running Khorne. If you type !lists into the chat, you will be able to see the lists, or they'll be included in the show notes. And I'm running Legions of Chaos Ascendant. So there you go. I might try and modify this list over the week, as per Owen's suggestion. Owen, what's in your list? Because I actually don't know. Talk me through it.
Quick. It's all mortal lads built around Slaves to Darkness units mainly. So it's Gore-Tide, so the Lord on the Karkadrak, absolute beast. He's got 3-up ethereal save. He's got the Thornbreaker's Talk, and he's got +1 damage on his weapons. So he's got a damage 3 axe and a damage D3 +1 sword. So he's pretty nice. Yeah, Gore-Tide. It does some cool stuff for Blood Warriors and Blood Reavers, which I'm not really taking advantage of. They can auto run 6 and run and charge for a CP, so that's quite good. But it's mainly just mainly to get hold of the abilities for the Lord. And then I'm running in Gore-Tide. It's got quite a nice ability, which is the whole army rerolls 1s to wound if they're wholly within 12 of an objective, which comes in quite nicely. Yeah, so Gore-Tide, and then I've got within that I've got a Gore Pilgrims battalion. So I've got 2 Slaughter Priests, Blood Secretor, unit of Blood Warriors, unit of Blood Reavers, and that's it. Yep. And then I've got 40 Chaos Marauders, 10 Chaos Knights, 2 Chaos War Shrines, a Blood Stoker.
Is that 10 Chaos Knights?
There's 10 Chaos Knights, sir. Yes.
Oh dear.
Hear me.
Yeah, fear you. Yeah,
and some Hex Gorger Skulls. So yeah,
no, they're gonna be murderous. Okay, sweet. I think the first question, as you guys can see, we're playing focal points. First question I always ask my opponent is, can you teleport anywhere on the board?
No.
Can you deep strike? Can you? What's your maximum charge range on the first turn?
The Knights, 22 inches.
Sorry, go on.
I've got easy access to +4 to charge.
Okay, so they move 22 inches and charge 2d6, or they move 10 inches?
They move 10, charge 2d6.
But with +4. Okay. And you still can't charge if you're not... And you can't charge if you're outside of 12. You don't have an ability that does that.
No, nothing like that. No Morghast, Harbingers, or...
You got any cheeky shooting that can nuke me on the first turn?
Nope. I ain't got 0 shooting, man. I just want to come and fight you.
Oh, you got some cheeky blood boil, haven't you? Cheeky blood boil.
I do, yeah, 16-inch blood boil. It's not that my game yesterday, you would have thought that I had that ability because I couldn't roll a 4-up. I love my money. It's on the War Scroll. It's available to me if my dice allow it, yeah.
I can't roll. Yeah. I can't roll a 10+ based on yesterday. So for everyone watching at home, my list real quick. You got the Exalted Lord of Change. There he is, 20 wounds, and he has got the Ruinous Aura, so he's got a 5-up DPR save to everyone within 8 inches. Then you've got the Contorted Epitome. I'm going to start saying it right now.
Yes,
thank you. I know, because it must have been winding everyone up. The Gaunt Summoner, a Gaunt Summoner of Tzeentch. I've got 3 Flamers. I have got 30 Demonettes. I've got 12 Kadai in 1 unit. The Demonettes are in 10s. And then I've got the Umbral Spell Portal. And I've got this little fella, the Burning Sigil of Tzeentch. So just a quick bit of clarity with you, Owen, and I'm happy for you to decide. It's a bit odd, the rules on the Burning Sigil of Tzeentch. As I read it, it says that... It says your and my movement phase, as in, I think it refers to the caster. It's not particularly clear. It doesn't say that it's a predatory endless spell. Therefore, it doesn't seem, and it doesn't have a movement value. So effectively, I cast it within 18 inches, and it's set up somewhere, and then it affects stuff within 12 inches, and I roll a dice, and there's either a positive or negative result, but I have to roll it. So if I don't have a unit within 12, you might get a bonus to your army, which is nice.
Nice.
Does that make sense? But I feel like you can't control it based on everything I've read. However, like if you'd like any more clarity on it, and I think it's ambiguous, I'm going to play it like that if it's okay with you. But if it's not, then we
Fine.
can change it up. Sweet.
I'm going to let you control that, and then I'll control all the objectives.
Oh, big talk, big game. Can I just say welcome everyone? Chris, we'll have a Rob, what up? DJ Batman, love you, you're great. Propagation Wargaming Dad, thanks for being here. Okay, so in total, just to let you know, I'm 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 drops.
I think I'm a controversial 7 because Gore Pilgrims 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7.
All right, sweet. So you get to choose who's going first. We get to roll off though. Normally you would also get to pick sides if you rolled off, but we've already decided on that we're going to be these sides, and we are just going to roll off. I rolled a 3 to see who goes first. Also a 3. Good work to the start of the day. A cheeky 2
here all day.
and a 1. I'll pick this side. And I've got to put down first, haven't I? So,
put down my terrain piece.
Please do.
Crack on.
Good morning, everyone. This is the best morning ever, Ellis the Menace. Oh, thanks, Ellis. Welcome everyone to the show. I will be, if you type !lists into the chat, you should see the list. Me and Owen have both written them up on the Honest Wargaming website. We will also, over the course of the week, I've got games every morning at 9 o'clock. I am gonna maybe be modifying the list. So at the minute, I think I don't have enough output. I think the Lord of Change doesn't do enough, to be honest, Owen. If I'm gonna let you know the truth, I think he's a bit.
Yeah, I agree. I think fundamentally, having played Legion of Ascendant a few times myself, searching for that output in the list is the key. You've always got bodies, haven't you, with all the summoning, and there's obviously resiliency there, but it's just to kill stuff. So I hear you. That's the thing to. And I guess to find in the army.
So I'm going to put down first, Owen. I think the real question I need to ask you is, what is your favourite sort of breakfast? I guess I need to ask that every battle breakfast, I think.
I've been going through some phases, but at the moment I'm very much on a Weetabix vibe.
Weetabix? Okay.
Yesterday, Anna and I had something special, and we had scrambled eggs on toast. So, I'm not a slave to a particular one thing, but if it wakes me up, then that's good. So, I'm still waking up, to be honest with you. So sorry, everybody.
That's absolutely fine. Can I just do a quick check again? No deep striking, right?
No deep striking. No shenanigans, no deep striking, no shooting. Just a pretty straightforward army.
Okay, so 10 demonettes, brother.
Okay. Just on the issue of the army, I've only played this twice, so Khorne aficionados, please bear with. Okay. I'm going to put down my... No, not him yet. Let's start...
Can I just say a big shout out to my man Chris in the chat. Chris, if you want to play a TTS game with me with your Sylvaneth, I was tempted next week. I'll be playing Legion of the Chaos Ascendant all week, but next week I was tempted to play Sylvaneth just to beat myself up.
Wow, sadist.
Yeah, I know.
I've played it once on here, to be fair. I played, I think it was 60 Tree Revenants against Croak, and it was terrible. So that was
really? That. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
There's a Chaos War Shrine right there, sir.
10 more demonettes.
Okay.
Sorry, I clearly haven't included Owen's list in the Discord. So I'm sorry about that, Owen. I just don't want anyone to know what you're running.
It's tech right here.
Oh, it's because I copied the wrong thing. That's the problem. Hold on. Let me go find your list. I'll be back, everyone. I'll be back. You keep going, Owen, for a sec.
All right, cool. Yeah. Maybe 40 Marauders.
Dun, 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 dun. Who's everyone rooting for? That's the real question. If you're not rooting for me, that's rude, but I understand.
It's me,
I understand. As the channel host, it's kind of my job a lot of the time to be the butt
That's
of
the
the
bad
joke.
guy.
Yeah, the bad guy. Plus, like, I don't think anyone. Right, so I've updated the list for everyone now. I don't think anyone thinks that you're ever the bad guy. So let's be real here.
Oh, I don't know. You don't know me that well.
I do, and you're great.
Oh, right. I'm gonna just nick my. Okay, so 40 marauders in the middle.
40 marauders. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't. Yeah, I haven't got a fine
I'll
plan
tell you
what
what,
I'm
it's
doing
hot
yet.
in the office. How is it down there? How is it where everyone else is?
Yeah, it's pretty scorchy down here.
Scotcho!
Yeah.
So I'm going to put down. Do you mind if I just do some measuring when I put these Kadai down? So
Oh, cool.
marauders, these marauders,
Yep.
they maximum charge range.
That would be 18 inches.
Okay, so and we are 18 apart. No, we are. Screw you. I'm not on the line. That's all I want you to know. With no other bonuses, no other way to get it beyond 18.
No, I mean they do have obviously the silly Marauders charge, but it doesn't allow them to declare a charge closer than 12. So,
Okay, so if you're on the line and the lines are meant to
yeah.
be 18 inches apart, I'm an inch behind the line. Therefore, I intend that you can't on the first turn get me with your 19-inch impossible charge. Happy with that?
Whereas you can, I suppose, could I move 8, run and charge?
No, I'm
They've
talking about
got
you. I'm talking about you. Sorry.
yeah, and I'm talking about you.
Oh, I can, yeah, yeah, yeah. Move 8, yeah, move 8. Can run and charge. Also, there's an ability from the Burning Sigil, right? A unit within. So basically, a roll of dice, a d6. If I roll a 3 to a 4, that you can check it out on the app. The other things that you can do, but specifically the one that's a 3 to a 4 is going to allow a unit within 12 inches, my choice, to move an additional d6 inches, even if it ran earlier. So if I wanted to try and risk it for a chocolate biscuit, which is a good early breakfast thing, I could potentially roll that d6 on the sigil. I mean, I'm more than likely going to bang the sigil right in the center anyway. Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, that's sort of a game.
Yeah.
Okay. So then I'm going to put down.
Oh, the Kadai aren't finished. Sorry, I'm just gonna drop them like it's hot. But I'm just letting you know I don't want them to be. And I'm gonna just do some. I'm gonna put my bodies in. Yeah. Do you mind if I could either pre-measure now with all my characters and put them in there, or I could put my characters down and adjust the Kadai around them. Which do you prefer?
Yeah, adjust them around them. That's fine. It's a fun game. I like to play tight. Well, we both do, but at the same time, a little bit of. Yeah. So that's my other. I see. That's the Wall Castle, isn't it, Rob? So I'm going to break down.
Yeah.
Tear out the soul.
Yeah. This is actually the Durham Castle. That's where I currently am. This is what my
Really?
Kadai are. Yeah, it's like a Kadai.
Just chilling with the epitome in Durham Castle. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, there we go. So I've got the contorted epitome right there. That bad boy. So he's got the artifact, the fourfold blade.
Ultimate lollers. Yeah, that's cool. Sweet. All right. Well, I'm up to 3 drops because I've done 2 war shrines and a.
I've done 4 drops. Kadai, epitome, and two units.
The demonettes away on the flanks. Cool. Okay. That means I'm gonna down my Bloodstoker.
Ooh. Okay. Are you still doing push-ups all the way through this? No, not today. Not during the battle. Not during the bat game. If this, yeah, but one push-up, for every horror summoned or split. I'm into it. I'll be so strong. Yeah, what's that WhatsApp group? Stormcast Strong. I'm Zinch Strong. Horror Strong.
Right. So I'm up to 1, 2, 3, 4 drops now. Yeah. So you've done. Oh yeah. Here we come.
The Gaunt Summoner.
I'm out dropping you, and you know that, right?
Yeah, I know. But I know that you can't hit me on the first turn, right? Yeah. But you can bang the Hetch Gorges in the middle. I'm pretty certain.
And on Saturday night's game, my opponent rolled a natural 8 3 times. A stroke and a slan and a troglodon. amazing. I was very much in love with that. All right, and there you go. So Lord on Carpedrak is going to go there.
Okay, so some cheeky fella. What's he doing? What's left to go down? The knights. Are these
Knight
marauders?
and then no, that you've got 5 blood warriors and then 10 reavers. Basically, the minimum requirement for gore pilgrims.
Okay. So. About
Did you like the name of my list, by the way, Rob?
Loved it. Loved it. Thank you. You guys can see it in the
Say
chat.
it. You have to sing it because it's to the tune of "Living on a Prayer."
You sing it. How's that sound?
Oh, it sounds a bit early for that. So it's, oh, we're halfway there. Oh, aim with a prayer.
What is the movement, by the way, of your young Carcadrak? Is he 8 inches?
He's got a 9-inch move, sir.
Oh, is he? Cheeky. So 9 puts him just there.
God.
And let's have a look. Okay, lovely. So I've got Flamers down. I've just got 1 drop left. I don't know if I've ended up going over you, but that's fine. You'll be known as Buff Rob after the lockdown ends. Who says I wasn't known as Buff Rob before? That's the real question.
Never been.
Halalex, I don't know if you guys are doing stuff in Twitch with the channel things. I can't see channel points. I can't see them at the minute because I have a different chat window open. But I probably will change it up in the future so I can only see Twitch. Just because, normally we also stream to Facebook and Twitter as well, Owen. But I'm probably just going to stop that and just bang it all on Twitch, just so we're all in one place for the chat. Do you know what I mean?
I'd imagine it can be a bit tricky to keep an eye on everything. And people don't want to feel like they're being ignored, do they?
No. So someone says that they hate this Carcadrak guy. Maybe because he's horrible to fight against.
He's brilliant.
What's his command ability? What's he going to do on the Chaos Knights?
+1 to hit, reroll charges.
Oh shit! We're going in, boys. I've just got 1 unit of demonettes to put down. Sorry. Let's put these cheeky demonettes.
I mean, I was always going to outdrop you, wasn't I? We were slightly out for speed purposes. We're kind of
yeah.
I mean, great. I haven't even looked at your deployment. I know that it's just a big blob of gribblies and a big chicken in the middle. Yeah, there we go. I've looked at it for the first time, and it's exactly that.
I'll have you know, it's actually called a bin chicken. Science. So, I'll have you respect my Lord and Saviour, this giant chicken of bin. Thank you very much. Rob's going for +1 to hit a wound with all these push-ups. Still no red though. Damn it. Okay, are we all deployed?
Pretty much. I just need to put down these 3 little heroes.
Okay.
And the warriors.
So yeah, that's what the board looks like. If you guys have never played this scenario before, the center objectives were 2, and the other 4 are worth 1. Unless you end up getting 2 that are on the flanks together, in which case you get a bonus point, so you end up getting 3. It's a bit of an interesting game, this. Because almost always it comes over a contestant in the middle, which is, as you can see, me and Owen have set up for. But not needing really to screen off against Owen because he can't hit me in the first turn, I've elected to put my demonettes on the flank, so they're going to run up the flank. So either the Carcadrak, the Knights, or something is going to have to go and deal with those demonettes, otherwise I'm going to try and circle them round on the side. Owen knows that's going on, so it's not like something I have to hide from him. But it just means that he then can't focus everything in the centre, and he has to draw some stuff out to the side. Unless there's some genius thing that Owen's got that I didn't know about, but maybe I don't know what he'll do.
No genius thing that you don't know about. You pretty much nailed it there. That was very good.
Yeah.
You looked into my
and otherwise they'd just be a crappy unit. They don't really need to be in the fight in the middle. Anyway, Owen gets the choice first. I assume he's given me the first turn.
See, it's a tricky one, really, because you've just got so much crap, and you've got quite a lot of denial of blood tithe. So I don't want you to just mob the middle and drown me out. So I'm going to be crazy, and I'm going to take the first turn.
Well, it's a handshake in the middle, obviously. Battle breakfast tradition.
Yeah.
Handshake. Yeah, like, I mean, it makes sense. You get to get the skulls out, and I've got some spellcasting I want to do. So if you end up nuking me with the Hexgorger skulls, now I just hope you fail it. That's all I've got to tell you.
There's a lot of anti-magic tech. Just very quickly, just so you know, the Blood Secretor's got a Brazen Rune, so he's got 2 up, ignore against mortal wounds from spells.
Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna whack him in the face then with my fiery hands.
And then obviously the Chaos Knights have the Rune Shields, and the Lord has, so they've got 5 up against mortals, and then there's a 6 up DPR in a big bubble off the War Shrines.
So what you're basically saying is I'm not going to do any mortal wounds to you?
Oh, hopefully. I don't know. It hasn't exactly worked out that way. But yeah, I'm going to take the first turn.
Okay, good luck.
Start the phase. Yeah, good luck to you. Right, this is going to be the prayer phase. So I get a CP to go up to 2. In terms of the prayers, all my priests are wholly within 8 of the altar, so I get some sweet rerolls. So I don't want to hold things up too much. So I'm just going to rattle through this quickly.
That's okay.
War Shrine on my right. Oh, I've already made a mistake there. I don't have Killing Frenzy. You can check the list. He's got Brazen Fury.
Good. Brazen Fury is the Fury that I want to fight against. Does anyone play with Khorne? So I want you to know that James Powell has told me that if I lose to Khorne, he disowns me from the show, which I think is fair, having not told him I already lost to Khorne the other day. So this is not an issue. I worry I don't have the output to go through that number of wounds, because there's 30 wounds in that Chaos Knight unit. Like I said at the start of the show, this list seems to lack output. That seems to be my main worry, but we'll see if that ends up being the case.
My main worry is that I've just rolled a 1 into a 1 for my first prayer, so Brazen Fury has failed.
And who was Brazen Fury going to be upon?
It's going to be on the Marauders, 40 Marauders, to make them Battle Shock immune. It's quite nice.
You have to spend a CP for it now.
Yeah, that's true. Only I had a way of easily generating CP. I'm now going to go for the Chaos War Shrines. Really interesting thing with them is they've got different god prayers on their war scroll, but I can still put them onto my Slaves to Darkness units, even though they're within a Khorne army. Right. So I'm going to go for the Favor of Chaos, the Favor of Tzeentch, which is on a 3-up.
General Jock, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate that.
So I've got a re-rollable save on the Marauders.
And what's their base save? 4 up?
5 up, because the olds.
5 up?
Yeah, 5 up.
No problems, son. No problem.
That War Shrine there, he's got one more prayer to do, which he's going to do. This is all still at the start of the hero phase, by the way. So he's going to then go for the Hexgorger Skulls. Fails with a reroll.
Oh, come on, fail it!
Failed it!
Yes! Ah, that's actually massive! So if you don't know, the Hexgorger Skulls would make all of my Tzeentch wizards potentially blow themselves up. So now I am cooking with gas. What are you going to do now? What you going to do now?
And that's the end of the stream, isn't it, Rob? That's it, really.
Turn it off! Let's go home!
No, now I'm going to switch to my bronze tan slaughter priest at the back. And he's bronzed because he's got bronzed flesh. So he's going to go for that. 4 up. Let's go. Yes, gets it. So +1 to save on those Marauders.
Thanks everyone for joining us, by the way. Also, big shout out to General Jock for subscribing. You guys are great. I'm a little bit too excited already for how early it is in the morning. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's silly. I'm then going to go for the Favor of Khorne onto these sweet Marauders, which is going to give them reroll hits and reroll charges. Mm-hmm. So this is on a 3-up because it's from the of the War Shrine. So they have got roll hits and reroll charges. I'm not sure how much charges.
Is that Chris? Oh, nice.
Yeah, this one's got resanguination, which is a healing. So I'm going to leave that. That means I'm going on to the the pale slaughter priest. He's going to do a blood sacrifice.
You know, people complain about the Tzeentch hero phase, but my God,
Wait, look, it's all about prayers. I failed it on a 3. I get a re-roll. I get it on a 4.
Oh, good job.
So that's D3 mortal wounds, which I'm going to do to the Blood Reavers that are wholly within 8 next to me. So they take 2 mortal wounds. 2 Reavers die, and I get a Blood Tithe point.
Oh, congratulations.
I need
How many do you need to be able to move an extra amount on the first turn?
3.
4?
Yeah,
3?
no, that's never going to happen.
All right, good.
And get to 2 because you can send the Wrath Axe over yourself.
Oh,
But
nice.
as this is at the start of the phase, I'm going to immediately spend that Blood Tithe point for a command point.
Oh,
To 3.
okay. Look at this. Owen is command point stacking. That's what we're seeing.
And then
Get ready, everyone.
Got Blood Sacrifice. Yes, so that's done. So no Blood Boil, no Blood Bind. So all of those prayers, just so you know, all of that was at the start. So there's quite a lot of jank you can do in terms of you can buff something up and then fight at the start of the hero phase.
Okay.
Yeah, so right, that's that. I think that's all of that stuff. Now, strangely, the Lord on Karkadrak, his command ability is at the start, is in the hero phase, even though it affects charging and fighting. I'm not going to get into you first turn, so that's okay. I'm not going to spend his command ability. So I think that's the hero phase over. I've done all my chanting and praying.
Thank God. Thank God.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, but not your God. Just some nebulous chaos god. I know you're representing Khorne, but I'm representing, just like generally the chaos ether. I think is.
Start of the movement phase. My Bloodstoker is going to whip to fury the Chaos Knights. So they're going to have a plus run and charge.
They're going to what? Sorry, +3.
+3 run and charge.
Yep.
And re-rolling to wound.
Okay.
Actually, for people at home, like there is a very quick rundown on my on this Wargamer site, but this whole list is just about layering buffs upon buffs upon buffs upon buffs, and you can flex it so it's defensive or it's aggressive.
Yeah, I mean you've got reroll saves on this guy. I mean you could put reroll saves on the knights, right?
Yeah, and I can put +1 save on the knight, so they can be on a 3-up rerollable with a 5-up against mortals, and then a 6-up DPR. So yeah, it can be good.
Okay.
So they've got +3, and they've got reroll wounds. Yep. And then we're going to head into the movement phase. A little bit of a feeling of just like walk up and get hit in the face. I think
Oh wait, isn't that what Khorne does all the time? Hello, I'm playing Khorne. I'd like to run into the midfield and get hit.
Yes. Now you're going to get in anyway there, but your summoning from your Gaunt Summoner is wholly within 9 and 9 away, isn't it?
Sorry, say that again. Oh yeah, wholly within 9 and 9 away. From the Gaunt Summoner, and it's the same for the Legion of Chaos Ascendant spell. Not forgetting that the Gaunt Summoner's pink horrors, when they summon them, can also move.
Yeah, which is busted.
It is, agreed.
From somebody who plays with Nagash who can teleport, my statement there has loads of integrity, I'm sure. So this big dude, he does the Infernal Gateway on a 2-up, doesn't he? Is that 9 dice more?
Nine dice. A 2-up is a more wound. 18 inches, but I've also got the spell portal, so I've got a 36-inch effective range if I get spell portal off. Not forgetting when he casts a dice, he turns the lowest dice to the highest dice, so he's a pretty consistent caster. But I've also got the Epitome who can re-roll his casts, so I've got the opportunity to do that. The Epitome's also got a spell that units within 24 inches are going to get to. I get to pick D3 units and I get to re-roll ones against them. Which is pretty nice, especially against the Kadai. They hit on 3s, so those reroll 1s is pretty fun. And again,
it's quite nice that it doesn't affect. It's not Slanesh keywords or anything, is it? Because you pick the opponent.
Yeah, it's pick the opponent, and friendly units get to reroll 1s, which is so it's a nice little war scroll spot. The Epitome is probably the best war scroll in the game. You talk about, I don't know, Croak versus the Epitome. Epitome. Sorry. I think it's a contest for which is the best one.
Yeah. I'm going to run my Battle Drake address. I know that you didn't have to say it, but you always know that that is up there with the best war scroll. Sorry, I'm going to stop.
It's okay.
I'm going to run my Marauders. Yes, the big 6.
Good
You get
luck.
+1 from the banner, so that's a 13-inch, sweet 13-inch move. So this absolute hero is going to jump forward to... Basically, what I've pre-measured is that if I get far enough forward, you can't summon your pinks in front of your... Yeah, to go out to the sides or behind, which makes
Nice.
Okay, so just for speed, I'm going to just block move all of these. Right, here we go.
I hope you're ready for some additional push-ups and sit-ups. No, don't do them yet. I can't see that chat. But yeah, later on. Just get me to them later, not while we're doing the battle breakfast. But thank you, Deep Power Hobby Channel.
Would be too much, wouldn't it?
Yeah. I'm just trying to. I'm also just generally trying to move the board around as well, so it's like people aren't just staring at a flat board for a while.
Yeah, no, you're the director right now, aren't you?
Yeah, look at these Marauders. Rah! But they are going to get... I think you want them to get whacked by the Kadai. I think you're okay with that. You're looking to countercharge with the Chaos Knights, I think, is Owen's plan. So he's got a meat shield versus my meat shield, which I think is quite interesting.
Yeah, it's more just board denial, to be honest with you, because this game's over if you take first turn and move everything up. Come on, go down there. There we go.
Okay, let's see. Let's see. What do you guys think of this play? Like, I'd be interested in what you guys in the chat are thinking. Also, help me.
You're looking for revenge, aren't you? Because last time I brought the Bloodthirsters, didn't I?
Yeah, the Bloodthirsters. Me and Owen played last week actually in preparation for doing the battle breakfast, and it's mainly thanks to Owen that these are kicking off. So I want to say a big thank you to you. You're a wonderful man. So if you guys are enjoying them, then I'm glad. And yeah. And you're also going to be able to watch them back on YouTube, I think. So it'll be fun to see this list evolve. I think tomorrow I'm changing down to a smaller Lord of Change. I might be tempted to put Be'lakor in the list, maybe, but I might also just add another unit of Flamers. So
rolled a 5 on the run for this War Shrine here, the one with Brazen Fury. So he's got a 13-inch move. So he's just gonna. Oh, God, I hate the way these things move. Okay. He'll go to there. And
it's all about the movement. This game, Age of Sigmar, like. And anyone says it's not, like, and that's the fun thing about the double turn. Like, I get to, while Owen's moving, I get to talk about it, because effectively what's happening here is Owen saying, look, you can fight these, but then if I get the next turn, I'll hit you. So there's a trade, yeah, and it's whether or not I think that's acceptable. If I do end up hitting these and wiping them out, which is actually quite swingy on the Kadai, because they have failed me many times in my life, then even then I don't think I'd be able to get into the Chaos Knights. So the Chaos Knights are still a really big threat. And then the War Shrines. Owen loves the War Shrines. I think he thinks they're going to beat up all of my army.
Not think, it's no. Okay, so I rolled for a run on these guys.
Yeah.
And I rolled a 3, and I get +3, 16 inches.
Ooh, okay, there we go. But yeah, I would say that because the interesting thing about Age of Sigmar and this battle plan, but all of the battle plans, is we're playing the game like the army. Look, we're fighting each other effectively, but we're fighting each other based on these objectives. And what's really cool is the objectives create the battlefield, right? Like, here is where we're going to engage. We might engage up here. We're going to engage over here at one point. So there's lots, there's lots going on. Because of also the objectives, and I think that's actually pretty key. That's key, and I enjoy that element of it quite a lot, to be honest.
Yeah, it's good. I often find with TTS, I'm taking screen grabs of the game as I go along, and then I like to look back and see how the game maps out. And there's some units, and they literally operate in the end in like a 12-inch square or a 16-inch square. You know, the battlefield, like where the battle is fought, as you say, is quite early, and unless you've got a teleport or insane movement, then you know you need to make the most of these early plays. Somebody described the deployment as your first movement phase, which I think is really a really good way of looking at it. So
That is good.
Yeah, I really like that. I'm not sure who said that. Somebody smarter than me.
Well, it wasn't me. Because I neither said it nor I'm smarter.
The Lord on the Karkadrak, he's going to have a jog as well.
Yeah.
Moves 9 plus 4, he can go 13. So I think he's going to. There's a bit of a reactive piece. Can be. Right. Bring him up on the.
Oh, go on, Karkadrak.
That's that.
Go on.
Next, the Chaos War Shrine is going to run as well. He's running 3, so he can go 11. They are really good, these War Shrines. That's that. And then it's just my little suite of heroes and these 5 Blood Warriors.
So, Ans of Sigmar says, if the Kadai are quite swingy, is there something you could do that's more reliable? So, it's all about use inside the game. So, actually, as much as the Kadai are swingy, they normally stick around for enough of a game that they get a couple of goes at being swingy. But there really isn't anything inside Demons which has that. I mean, Marauders output-wise, or these Chaos Knights output-wise, there's nothing inside any of the Demon books that have that level of output. Maybe if you buffed up 30 Demonettes, maybe, but still then not really. Bloodletters don't do it. When you're talking about like the Horde-style units, you could take a big unit of Fiends. I think that would be interesting, especially if they get a little bit of bonus save, but they're pretty much too expensive. And so, yeah, like the Marauder's normally a bit of a glass cannon, but they've now got that re-rollable 5-up save. Or have they got a 4-up save because of the War Shrine? No, it gives him...
4-up save from +1. So, yeah, they've got a re-rollable 4-up save and then a 6-up save against mortal wounds.
Yeah, so like it's very unlikely I'm actually going to go through those Marauders. Even with the Kadai. And so it's a great question to look through the battle tome, all of the Chaos battle tomes, but I don't think there is anything, to be honest. And these guys are pretty mobile, so they're good. They're just maybe not good enough. We'll find out, I guess. But I think it's going to be a toughie for me.
The Bloodstoker's going to run. I'm going to run 5. So he's going to just... He's actually fat, but he's fast. He's got a 6-inch base move, but you don't have an ability to pick a model out of a unit, do you?
Nope. None of that.
None of that shenanigans. These Reavers need to follow up with their pal. And then the 3 little heroes are going to run. So Bronze, Blood... he's going to go. So he's got a 12-inch move. He's going to be progressive. The progressive of the bunch he's going. And then the plain one is going 6 as well. So he can go 12. So I'm going to put him here. Couple of things. Cool. Again, the Exalted... oh.
Couldn't hear you then, Owen, if you said something. Sorry, bud.
Is it 18 inches for the Exalted's nasty spell?
Yeah, 18 or 36.
I'm going to just bring this dude back out of 18.
No problem.
And then my Bloodsecrator banner is going to run.
The real question, everyone at home, is: does Owen actually care about this guy and wants me to kill him? Yeah. Or you've also got Blood Boil, right? So you're going to be able to drag a unit out of combat. Is that right?
Not Blood Boil. Sorry. Would drag them towards.
Can you drag them out of combat?
No, it's your unit. It's not mine.
Yeah, but can you drag my unit out of combat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, if you fly, I could grab your Lord of Change.
And what range is it? 18.
16.
16. Okay. Sweet.
I mean, you're lucky there because I put myself out of your 18 turn 1.
Well, not out of the Kadai when they're going to be there, right? And do they move 2d6?
What's that?
How far do you pull them when you move the unit?
Oh, just a single d6, and it has to be on a 4 up, so it's 4 to 6.
Okay. All right. So I'm not too stressed about it.
I think that's it.
Okay. All right. Well done. That's good. That's a good board. Look at that. That's how we look right now. On to me.
I think so. I'm going to just check a couple of things.
Okay. Can you pile in twice?
No, that's something that I'm going to maybe look at. You have to sacrifice the knights, but you can get a Dark Oath Chieftain in, which gives you fight on death, or Chaos Lord for fight twice.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it, really. That's it. I mean, my main thing was not letting you on the board and also making you get your summons. Will either be your Gaunt Summoner can summon, but he can only summon back to here in front of my knights or behind.
And you want to hit those bad boys. Okay. All right. So I am going to get a command point. I'm not gonna unbind any endless spells because there's none on the board. The Gaunt Summoner is going to put down 10 pink horrors, boom, and not cast a spell. So just take these bad boys, and then just do some measuring.
Some 9-inch measures.
Yeah. So I actually set these guys up, so they should be not too bad. But yeah, thank you. Just get those guys out. Thank you very much.
You tend to find with TTS there's a fair amount of like helping each other out, isn't there? With
which I think is great.
Yeah.
Is this guy? Could you? Let's just do some micromanagement there. Sorry, everyone at home. Get this in.
I've been too progressive with my knights, Rob.
You think so?
Maybe. They've got the lances. They're -2 damage on the charge, but then they hit like a wet fish, not on the charge.
So you're a little bit concerned.
Yeah, but it's okay. You gotta,
You gotta make plays.
Gotta make plays. I spent a whole year.
You've got to make plays. Like a lot of people, some people don't commit, right? And if you don't make a play, all right. So those those pinks are down. Oh no, that one is absolutely cheating. I am cheating like you wouldn't believe there. Let's get this sorted. No, sorry. No. I'm just like, I just want to get some lads down, but apparently it's not happening. There we go.
Doing great, mate.
Thanks, mate. I appreciate that. I'm not sure. I'm not sure everyone at home thinks it's all right. Yeah, that'll do. So 10 pinks down, which is sweet. So the Gaunt can't cast any more spells. The Gaunt will try and cast his base spell though. So that'll be. I'm just going to double check its rules because I rarely get to cast that actually, which is fun. That'll be the first thing I do. Gaunt Summoner. So his spell is called the Infernal Flames. Castle 7. Pick an enemy unit within 12 inches of the caster. Hello. So we're going to try for that. First cast of the game. Let's go. It's cast on a 7. I don't get any bonuses to it. Boof. It's a 6. Perfect. That would have been. I roll a dice for each modelling unit, and on a 5 up, you would have taken a mortal wound.
Ooh, so basically like Stellar Tempest then.
That would have been rad, but unfortunately it wasn't rad. It was atrocious. So screw that.
Just so you know, I'm making all your wizards have to re-roll their successful casts at the moment.
What about unsuccessful casts?
You don't get to re-roll those, I'm afraid.
Damn you! All right, so the Epitome is gonna attempt to cast his base spell, or its base spell. Sorry. So it's not cast anyway, but I get to re-roll it. Okay.
That's a good get around of mine because you can't re-roll a re-roll.
You can't re-roll a re-roll. Yep. So D3 units there. 3. I get to re-roll 1s again. So obviously I'm going to choose the Marauders. I'll also choose the Chaos Knights, and I'm also going to choose the Karkadrak. So those are my current choices.
I don't think you can.
Oh no, it's 24. It's 24.
Yeah.
I can't do the Knights.
No, maybe this one. You can do the knights, but you can't
Not
do
the
the draft.
Carcadrak. I'll do the ranges are really important. The War Shrine. So there we go. Nice, because I got all three.
That's overwhelming acquiescence. Yeah, that one.
Yes. So I've cast one spell there. Second cast I'm going to try is Mystic Shield on the Kadai, which is cast successfully. So then I have to re-roll it, which is also a successful cast. So they have got their re-rolls on them.
They've got those skulls up, Rob. That was a natural 8 then.
What?
Natural 8.
I know, but unfortunately, not for you. So I'm going to go for Echo of Hatred from the Lord of Change. So this is an important one. So it's cast on a 6. I actually don't know what Echo is cast on. I need
7.
Well, then it's not cast. That's a big deal for me. And then I am going to cast... So that would have given him Death Frenzy on the Kadai. And then I'm going to cast his big spell. His big Rooty Tooty spell. What am I?
Rooty Tooty, yeah.
Yeah, Rooty Tooty, big old duty. See, there's not really anything that I really, really want to like ping off, right? What's the Marauders got to save? Those Marauders have got to save. You're going to spend a CP anyway on the Marauders. So... I am going to cast the Spell Portal. Is what I'm going to do. That's Umbral Spell Portal cast on a 5. So I turn that 3 to a 6, so it's cast. And then I have to re-roll it because of Owen's thing. And I've still cast it on a 6. So screw you, Owen. I will just double check that it's a 6. Otherwise, all of that was useless. I think it's a 6. I'm pretty certain. But it is a 5. So fuck me. We did it every time. We just smashed it. So I'm going to put up the spell portal. And this might give you a clue as to what the plan is.
Oh, I've been kicked.
Oh, from the game?
Yeah. When you get a second, re-invite me back in.
Oh, no. It's also kicked me. And the whole game is... Oh, no!
It'll have auto-saved. It always auto-saves.
How does it do that?
That was funny.
Does it always... How does it always auto-save?
There'll be an auto-save in there, don't worry. Don't you worry. The tabletop simulator automatically saves every... I don't know what the increments are, but it'll be in there. You might have lost a couple of minute or two, but...
Okay, well, let's go find
I think it
out
was just how bad your hero phase was going. It just gave up.
It was actually... I think it's my internet. I think my internet crapped out, to be honest. Because it rebooted the whole thing.
Okay.
So we'll go find out if that's the case. Nightmare situation. Can't wait to move an office with actual internet.
Honestly, this is a bit of TTS. You get, even in the tournaments, people... their internet's crap and they drop out and you have to wait 10 minutes while they reboot in and then rejoin the game. It's probably one of the worst parts of TTS. Is just that can easily, it's the technological barrier between you and your opponent.
So where are these autosaves? Autosave. RPG. Good luck to everyone. Let's go find out. Oh, we did it! Oh, brilliant! Brilliant.
I'll join you in a second. I'm just going to see if I can find the server.
Oh.
A lot of people playing AOS.
What's the process? What's the process for getting a new office? Find one and then have enough money to rent one is the process for a new office. It's not the most complicated setup, but there we go. Thanks for joining us again, by the way. Right, so... I was just going to cast... I cast Spell Portal, so I'm just going to put that down while you're joining, Owen.
Hey, okay. You keep going, because it may take me a minute just to get in. So as long as you're re-rolling your casts, I can't. You're probably done with your hero phase now anyway, aren't you? So I need, you've got 5 minutes of.
I am done with my hero phase, so
Yeah. So
that's
you crack on.
that's gonna go there, and then it might not even go there actually. It might just go here. Oh, cheeky! Come on.
You definitely made a multiplayer game, didn't you?
Yeah. I think I could come out of here if I haven't. I did. Yeah, I did.
Okay, sweet.
Join stream. Legion Kev said leave stream. You mardy shit. I have to run in Zeech all this time. Not Zeech. Whatever they're called. Anyway, so that's my hero phase done with Owen. So I'm all sorted. So I'm into the movement phase now. So let's get this sorted ASAP. Bum, bum, bum. Boom. I'm just going to run these. I will run the Kadais just so I've got some extra move they can run and charge. And I have rolled a 6. It's a 6.
Can't see the screen, and I really don't believe you, Rob.
Well, thankfully I recorded it, and everyone else is watching. So, Frank, thanks for subscribing. And also, Matt, Sandy, thanks for subscribing as well. So we're going to go 12. Let's go do some threatening, shall we? That's the real bump, 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 bump. Da 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 da.
I'll find the server, mate. Okay. Trying. You keep going.
It's okay. Hold on. I'll just make sure I actually have made it. Let's do this. Easy peasy.
You're doing stepping out and then stepping back in again.
Yes, sir. Create. Let's just double. Let's just make sure everything is up and working. Nice, nice, nice. Da da da. And then...
Already getting text messages from Khorne players. Where is Killing Frenzy, Owen?
Where is it? That's the real question. Where is it? Sub-banner covered it. Oh, we didn't see the 6. Sub-banner covered it. Perfect. Planned. Yeah, so I've made the server again, so it's just called Rufio, as before.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I found it.
There we go. He's in, boys.
Woohoo! Here we go. Man, we're like halfway through your first turn, and we're only like 50 minutes in. This is brilliant.
We're doing it. We're doing it.
I was saying to you earlier, Rob, wasn't I, that I've had 2 6-hour games. Last 2 games have lasted 6 hours.
Yeah, that's not going to happen with me. I'm not that. I'd rather even play awfully than play that level of slow.
Just don't explain anything that you're doing, do you, Rob? And you just rattle through it all and really
all day long. So pink horrors are going to move 6. So,
my God, we get to do the wonderful 3d6 roll soon.
It's my favorite thing. Bro.
Everyone at home needs to like hammer the table like a drum as well. Whoa!
Oh, is he doing it?
You need to do that, even if all the models are rattling around on the table. When we get to playing games in real life, you need to do that. Right, the Legion roll, and you're there.
So the Lord of Change is going to float his big old ass here.
Oh yeah.
So there he is. Thank you very much. The epitome moves 12 inches. Yes. I don't know what to do with the epitome. I've got a cheeky Kadai left over there. Cheeky Kadai. Cheeky fellow. Yes, Frank is going to play the event on the 30th. That'll be cool. Positive Victim, thanks for subscribing. I don't know what to do with the epitome because I want him in the fight, to be honest. But I guess I'm going to wait because he's going to go want to punch those Chaos Knights in a moment. So let's just go see what we're doing here. So 9, nailed it, absolutely nailed it. Well done me. Let's go and start whittling away, which is the plan. So there we go. And then you cheeky fellow. So this young fellow, the Gaunt Summoner on disc. There we go. It's early, 18 inches. He moved an extra 2. He's flying 18 inches. That is way too far. That is way too far.
Oh, I see. You're going for the old yes.
How dare you? How dare you insinuate I'm doing something? Yeah.
You're going to double pull me and pull my pants down, aren't you? And it's going to be embarrassing.
I'll answer. Yeah, I'm going to just run the unit of demonettes on the left. I think they get to re-roll it. It's a 6 anyway, so whatever. So they're going 12 inches.
Re-roll their charges, I think.
Oh, okay. So they're going 12 inches. Woohoo! Right, and you've left me with an interesting situation over here, because the Karkadrak is definitely going to be able to deal with these demonettes. It's whether or not I actually engage with the Karkadrak, because he's got 7 wound. No, he's got 3 plus ethereal save. Fuck that guy. I'm not going to charge him. So it's where I measured it. If I roll a 6, I'll put that guy back. I'm not going to be able to really block up the knights. So the purpose of the pinks, as seen here, is to really block up the knights. And I guess the only other thing that I want to do is I want to get those. I want the Karkadrak to also not be involved in the knights, because he's pretty good in a fight. So you can't ignore it, this unit, if it decides to run. So we'll see. Maybe you can. Maybe I'm wrong. It's going to run. So they've rolled 11. So that's how far they're going, 11 inches. So
they do run and charge, don't they?
Yes, I know, but I'm not charging the Karkadrak. I'm not an idiot. Like, these demonettes, as brave as they are, and as bold as they are, they're not doing it, I don't think. So
I've given you both physical and verbal bait, and you've taken neither. So,
screw you. And it's not that but the thing is, everyone, like, obviously if Owen gets the next turn, which I always assume someone's getting the next turn, so that's the situation that's happening now. But if Owen gets the next turn, he's going to deal with these. If they don't, they're going to run again, and they're going to be right back there. And then Owen's going to have to bring either these guys over or the Karkadrak maybe to go and deal with them, which is fun. But I'm also threatening this other objective. So big end of the game, end of movement phase roll. These demonettes.
Oh yeah, here we go.
These demonettes. Can you bring anything off the board edge with the blood tithe?
No. I mean, my opponent yesterday was a bit surprised when 3 blood tithe I can move in the hero phase. Things can look like they're teleporting because they can move and run and then move and run again in the movement phase. So yeah, that can be fun.
All right. Well, okay. Well, whatever it is, they're not doing anything useful there. So they are going to go and apply some pressure. So they're also going to run. Or will I? Do I need to wrap him? I don't think so. I don't think so. The phrase of an idiot. I'll just deal with it. Anyway, I'm going to run those demonettes. So they are going a cheeky 9 inches. So there we go. And then these guys are going to also move.
Guess what, Rob?
What is it, baby?
I really don't want you to get 10 free pinks if you can.
Here we go. Here we go. Drum roll. If I roll a 10 plus, I get 10 free pink horrors. It's the best rule in the game. Yes! Celebrate good times. Come on. Da, 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 da.
On the stream and have a fun game, he said.
Celebrate good times. Right, so that is nice for me because I don't want you to be. So I measured it well. Well done, young Rob. You've done it. He's done it, boys. He's done it. That's way too far.
I've got a feeling that those 100 wounds, which weren't in your starting list, no, not salty at all. I reckon that they might hold that objective.
What?
Okay. Yeah, I know, man.
How dare you, sir? Oh, yeah, I am.
Maverick thoughts, I know, but still, I
I don't know.
reckon
I don't know how you
that's
assume
all
that to
right.
be the case, but if that is your reasoning,
Just love the idea of these knights now, blood drenched and glorious in their sort of like brass armor. It's like beasts that are there'll be these horses with all this like hot breath coming up their nostrils, and they just run in and they basically get surrounded by a load of pink
loads of
blue.
gibbering morons. This is the whole point. Just loads of like loads of murlocs just being arseholes. It's the best. So if you guys,
With a brilliant
it's
Hearthstone reference, by the way.
there we go. Why did Owen kill the heroes? Owen, why did you kill the heroes? Is the real question.
I don't know, man. I'm learning. I'm getting there. If anyone
You
can
are.
give me some tips on how to get to them, that'd be great.
Right, so shooting phase, which is pretty fun. The pink horrors. Oh, I forgot to cast the spell on the pink horrors. I do that every time because I summon them. I forget that they can then cast.
Yeah.
Anyway. So they're going to do their shooting, and there's only 8 of them are going to shoot. So that's going to be 16 shots. No, that's 3 shots each. 24 shots is what we're going to see. And they're going to be hitting on 5s, but re-rolling 1s, which is sweet because I've cast that spell from the cheeky contorted. There we go.
Sorry?
Pardon me? Oh, Into the Marauders.
Okay.
And then I'm wounding you on 4s. So you've got 3 saves to make on the Marauders. It's
I
not...
come and roll over here with you.
Yeah. Everyone wants me to shoot the Marauders, shoot the heroes, but...
Can you promote me, please?
Oh, yeah, of course you can.
Guys. And I know that you can do a lot without me interacting with you, but every now and again I should be able to roll some.
Yeah, I think you should 100% be a part of the game. I think that's really fair. I won't lie to you. Hey, Moon Tyranny, by the way. I'm super happy I got those pink horrors. Not going to lie to you.
And my cousin's just texted me with pink horrors, but like this.
No, don't do it.
Got a 4-up rerollable save.
Oh, nice. Get him out of here, Owen. Get him out of here.
And then they've got 6-up DPR.
Oh, yes. That's the start, gents. That's the start. Let's go. So, oh, no, I don't actually want to grab him. I just want to measure from here. So, this other unit of pinks, they're going to fire 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. And they've got their, that's 18 that we'll be shooting. And they're hitting on 5s.
Yeah, go on.
I think this is the best thing about the pink horrors is this shooting that people don't really. People after a while, people are like, oh, actually, the horrors, because it's pinging away. Wound on 4, so that's 3 more saves to make.
4-up. The reroll. With a 6-up DPR. Lose another one.
Nice. And now the flamers start chipping away. So yeah, the 3 flamers, they got 10 shots, and they get +2, I think. Let me just double check because you've got how many? You've got more than 30.
Yeah.
Let me just double check because I don't normally run them without the Exalted nearby. Add 1 to hit rolls for attacks. Maybe this unit's Warp Flame if it's wholly within. No, not that. Add 1 to hit rolls if it's got 10 or more models, or add 2 to hit rolls if it's got 20 or more models. Is that the case?
Well, I've got nearly 40, so what do you get? Like +4 to hit?
No, just +2. So that means I'm hitting on 2s and I'm re-rolling 1s because of the spell. So that's a nice little combo.
Yeah,
So-
it's almost like you planned it.
Yeah, they're wounded on 3s. So there you go, not as good there. So 6 saves. 6 saves.
Rolling. 2d3 damage.
Not good enough, unfortunately. Oh, that'll do. Another 4. We're chipping away, everyone. We are.
6-up DPR.
Oh, God.
That's another 4.
Oh, God. What is this? What is this murder hole that I've got to deal with?
Oh, complaining. My 14 Marauder tar pit is not going to land. Not quite the same as your free 100 point tar.
Yeah, I know. Oh, by the way, Owen's on 5 points. I should update the actual score for that.
Yes, I just thought of that a minute ago. I was like, hold up. Is it 5 points or is it 4? No, it's 4 points.
4 points. Sorry. Yeah, the 4 points.
Yes.
So yeah, Owen's on 4. Now, what do I want to do in the charge phase? So I can fight with his Marauders, who've got the rerollable save, and start whittling away at them. But you're also rerolling. How much do I need to chip them down by for them to be shit?
Quite significantly. I mean, they get +1 to hit for over 10, and then -1 rend for over 20. You've currently killed 6. So you're going to need 34. You need to kill like 15 to get me down. So I don't get the rend. But you don't care about the rend anyway.
No, I just don't think I'm going to win this fight. I wish I had Death Frenzy on.
Yeah.
But I guess I have to engage. Like, looking at the board, everyone, I have to fight him. But I just want you to know that I think I'm going to come off badly, which means I'm almost tempted to not fight them. Do you know what I mean? Just because, like, I think it's going to go wrong for me. I have to protect this line, like the Khorne,
Yeah.
I guess. But it's whether
Haven't
or
got
not.
very good bravery, have they?
Well, I've got the epitomes there, and I've got a command point. But
You're forgetting one thing,
yeah,
which may swing it for you.
I already knew that. That's why he's there.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, that's why he's
So
there.
you haven't
Because if you notice, the Lord of Change who gives them the 5-up DPR is no longer near them. I think in the future I'm going to actually probably run the 5-up DPR on the epitome itself.
It's going to be more aggressive.
Yeah, and just have that babysit the Kadai. I've also got the epitome set up here, so if you do bring round the Knights, which is the plan, and hit here, they'll get a fight last. Might not save me. Might save me. We'll see. So we're on turn. We're still on turn 1, but we're hurrying up. We'll do a charge. So cheeky charge here from the Kadai. Rolled a 5. That's going to get me in. Let's just double check that 5 plus the pile in. Right. So we're going to go for it, Owen. We're going to go for all of the attacks.
Yeah, if you had the fight on death spell, I think it would be a no-brainer. But I reckon even so, this is going to be tough.
I think it could go really wrong. The Kadai just so swingy. You're about to see that in a moment in the combat. But that's way too far. Sorry.
Matchup, though. I think that this matchup is quite.
It's quite what?
Tough.
For me.
Me.
Oh, for you. Yeah. Very.
Just making my excuses now, okay? Just.
Okay, there we go. I kind of wanted to get the epitome as well, but that's not going to happen. Right. Not going to charge that. Am I going to charge the pinks? No, they ran, so I can't do that. Not going to charge those. Okay, all good. Let's do this combat then. So 3-inch range. Everyone can attack. Oh, the
epitome, yeah. So,
so
one good thing to note on that is that, unless I'm wrong, not a locust, so it hasn't been nerfed from a 4 to a 5. It's still a 4-up.
It is a 4-up, yeah. But I can make you strike last. So I'm going to roll that on the. There you go. Make you strike last on the Marauders, but it doesn't matter, does it? I've got nothing else in combat.
It doesn't really matter, I suppose. If you had the epitome in there as well, I suppose.
It matters next turn.
Yes.
Anyway, so we're now going to hit you with, let's go, 60 attacks. Okay.
So you've potentially got 180 damage there, right?
Yeah, but I think that's very unlikely. So they're hit on 3s, re-rolling 1s. So they got 5 attacks each and a 3-inch range. So if you guys are wondering why I'm able to hit from this far, as you can see, this is 3 inches. So they hit on 3s, re-roll 1s. It's not going to go my way. I'm not going to lie to you. Look at all them 2s. Let's get all those 1s out of here. Come on. That's a bump. There we go. So so far we've hit with 45. So we've dropped 15 already, Owen, which not good. Now we're hitting on 4s. Wounding on 4s. Okay. All right, take that. So 23, and now a 4-up rerollable save. This isn't going to go well.
Go beautifully. 4-up.
Okay.
That's
See,
right.
I'm not even going to take out 10 guys. This is going to be
Right.
awful.
Oh, that's a crap second roll though.
Oh, I'll do. So that's this many D3. So that's 12,
Oh,
16, and then plus 5. So 21. Actually, better than I could have hoped for, I think. I'll take that. 21 6-ups, though.
except DPR. Come on, these dice have got to go around. That the last roll was terrible. Oh, look at all those fives!
I know, so close. So
So 19.
19 of the lads. But just so you guys know, that's nearly a 500-point unit going into a 300-point unit and not taking it out. So not bad. And honestly, better than I honestly thought I was going to do about 9 damage. So I'm happy with that. Really happy with that. But I still think that trades could go badly for me over time.
This is it was 19, wasn't it?
It was. This is Chris. Just if you've just joined us back, this is still turn 1. But we'll try to rattle through it. We've got
Two,
just
three,
before,
4, 5.
we've got an hour and a half left, so I think we should be able to get it done.
So there's 8. I think it's something. Just step back 10 seconds, Rob.
Pardon me?
You just step back 10 seconds. I've
Yeah.
just deleted something. So you know the little backward arrow.
Oh yeah, sure. A little interesting side note: you can also press Control Z. Just wait for it to reload. There you go.
Yeah, thank you. I think.
Oh. Yeah, Nikos, I might just summon some more free units if I get the chance. To be fair, though, like this bottom corner looks a bit risky if I didn't get those 10 pink horrors. But now that area seems fairly secure. I'm hoping, and we've still got a priority roll coming up, everyone. So obviously we've got the strike backs now, and then we've got a priority roll. So no push-ups mid-game, Dave. I'll do them during the lunch show because it'll really freak out Val and Peter. They'll be like, "Stop this!"
Finally, Rob, you just killed how many was it?
19.
19, and I'd already lost 6. So I should have 15 marauders left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 13, 14. There's another.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, but as you can see, Owen sat on 3 command points, so he's definitely going to battle shot keep that unit in. I think. Chris, TTS will run on a basic laptop. It's not overly demanding. You'll just need Windows or a Mac OS. It won't run on Google Chrome. So like a Chromebook.
I'm going to hit you back in the face, right?
Yes, bro. Yes, bro. I'm happy with that. I'm happy.
Me less so, but you know. I think I only saved like a couple on the for
rerollable.
roll of the rerollable 4-up, yeah. So I just need to basically make sure that I don't run away from that arrow there, because that's my my little one thing to note. Obviously, the war shrines aren't heroes, so they can't inspiring presence.
No, but your general is the general the Carcadrag?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's out of range.
I've got that's why I ran my Bloodstoker up here.
Okay. I'm definitely enjoying getting my game on. So we're going to be doing one of these every day. I think it also it gives people the opportunity. So obviously Owen's running this Mortal Khorne list, and Owen's also a decent considered gamer. So I'm hoping some of the games you're going to see are going to be actually well thought out. Like you maybe learn something about the scenario or the because I'm not a bad gamer. I'm alright. I play Warhammer. So show you some stuff that's going off and some tactics.
It sound like Owen's normally a considered gamer, so
I didn't make it sound like that.
That's exactly how it sounded to me, mate. I have to say. I've got 12 guys in. They get +1 to hit because they're over 10 models. So that would be 2 attacks each, 24 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Red guy is the champ, so that's 25. They are hitting on 3s re-rolling, wounding on 4s re-rolling 1s.
fucking marauders. They're the worst.
Okay, so 25 attacks. Let's go. A couple of these mini twats down. Okay. 3s to hit, re-rolling. A lot of rerolls in this army. And then 4s to wound, rerolling 1s. I'm only going to kill one of these bodies, aren't I?
I don't know. We'll see. I
Not
hope
even
not.
that.
I hope you kill none of them.
8 wounds.
How many?
8.
8.
-1, and you don't.
Okay, so I ignore Rend. So I've got 5 up, and I've got Mystic Shield on them. So I'm going to reroll 1s. I'll take that. So reroll those 1s. Nice. And because I'm Legion of Chaos Ascendant, I get a 6-up DPR save. So 4. So you do kill one. Disaster. Disaster has struck, gentlemen. We're going to kill this one. And I would have been able to attack again had it not been for you pesky kids. Yeah, take it off. Take your toys off, mate. So that's the end of the combat, and we're into Battle Shock. I have a Battle Shock on the Kadai, but they can't fail because they only lost 1. So I'm all good.
I'm spending a CP from my Bloodstoker onto my Marauders. Me down to 2 CP.
Okay. So congratulations. So now it's the big priority roll. Here we go. Oh, I score. I don't score that center objective, so I only score the 2 points that turn.
Stop the game now, and I win.
Yeah. Let's stop the game.
Are we rolling right in the middle there?
Yeah. Let me just change the color of my dice, just so people don't get confused. There we go. Good luck. Handshake. But also terrible luck, and I hope you lose. A 2! No!
On, roll it. Here we go.
No! Oh, it's a 2! You win! Oh, no, I win!
Oh, I win because I went first, didn't I?
Oh, yes, of course. Yeah, sorry, I forgot to have a go. Yes! There we go.
That was a whole roller coaster of emotions in about 5 seconds. You win! I win! You know.
Are you going to take the turn?
Yes.
So that's how the board looks. Owen's taking the priority going into turn 2. He's got these 10 Chaos Knights. These are the big threats I've got to deal with. I've also got a lot of Blood Boils to deal with over here. So a lot of mortal wounds coming my way for the kids. Why didn't you bring any wizards? Can't unbind you. Can't show off the exalted unbinding without the wizard.
Well, I was thinking about it, but then I thought, because it's Khorne. Right, I get a CP to put me up to 3.
Yeah, just do your hero phase, baby. We've got an hour and a half left, an hour and 10 minutes left now. So
okay, I'm gonna rush. I don't want to make bad decisions, but
no, don't do that. I'm not trying to make it. The Exalted Lord of Change is my general.
I'm gonna go for pairs. So the War Shrine in the middle is gonna go for Brazen Fury on a 4-up.
Ooh, cheeky.
Fails with a reroll. Fails.
It failed twice.
And I rolled a 1, so I take a mortal wound, and I get a 6-up DPR against it. So that's great.
You failed that twice in 2 turns. You failed it 4 times.
Yeah, okay, don't need to rub it in. I'm then going to go for the Favor of Tzeentch rollable save on a 3-up.
Yeah.
So they've got the re-rollable save.
Super clutch. Really important.
I'm then going to go for... he's done his 2, the guy at the front. He's then going to attempt to get the skulls out. Re-roll. Fails. Fuck you.
Yes!
And now I'm going to go for Bronzed Flesh. It's from the bronze you dude at the back, with the one with the good tan.
Oh.
I'll put that on the Marauders again. Well, that's it. So they've got their +1 save again.
I don't know what Khorne just seems to only want the Marauders to get buffed up.
Moment, yes. That's him done. The next one is going to go for Blood Sacrifice.
Yep. How many points do you need to be able to fight in the hero phase?
4.
4. Okay. So is it unlikely you'll get that in the hero phase?
No. No, I'm not going to be doing any shenanigans. I do get blood sacrifice off on a 4, so D3 mortal wounds, 3 mortal wounds onto these Reavers.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Don't forget everyone that Owen's got these Reavers holding the back objectives. These 10 Chaos Knights and that big Karkadrak Lord who's ethereal. This guy is like basically a monster. So these guys could comfortably whip out those Kadai, take out everything. So they're very very good. But he's also got the Demonettes on the flanks to worry about. And next turn, just FYI, 10 more pink horrors. Here's hoping. Fingers crossed for the lads. For the lads.
The Chaos War Shrine on my left flank is going to pray for the favor of Chaos Undivided on a 3-up. Oh, screw you. 2.
Oh, Bub, I'm so sorry. This is just... It's stream luck, though. Stream luck is the worst luck.
Okay. I didn't have good luck yesterday. That was reroll hits and wounds for Knights.
Oh, that would have been great.
Yeah, it would have been really nice. So that brings to an end all the stuff that happens at the start of the hero phase. Yeah, so not as buffed as usual business. Now I'm going to go for the prayers in the hero phase, which is the 2 slaughter priests. So they're going to go for a blood boil, 4-up. That's it. Let me just check if there's 5. D.3. Okay, yeah, so I can't get into heroes. I'm going to just have to dump the blood boil into your Kadai.
Okay, sure.
6 mortal wounds on the Kadai for 4 mortal wounds.
Is it on one of the slaughter priests? You've got 2 slaughter priests or 3?
Yeah, 2. Yeah.
Is there any way? Is this on the? Is there any way basically I could take one off and the other one can't get me? No.
No, I've just done this one here. So this guy here's got loads of targets. You could take the one in the middle, and then I can retreat, and then half of them will run back.
I'll try that. I've got 6 up DPR. So one's alive right now, which I will take.
I'm going to go to the next one on a 4-up.
Yeah, this guy's going to take the wounds, Owen.
So another D6 mortal wounds, or 2 this time.
How many? 2?
This time, yeah.
I think you said 2. It broke up twice. That's my fault.
I did say 2. Sorry, mate.
Oh,
yeah,
perfect.
2
No, it's not your fault. It's this. Cool. So that's all good.
Now that's going to be the end of my. Apart from, I'm going to just spend a CP from the Chaos Lord on Karkadrak, take it down to 2. He's going to put +1 to hit and reroll charges onto the unit of Knights.
Okay. Good. Good. Pink horrors, fuck you, buddy. Most likely, they won't do it for now. Yeah, that's true. I don't think Games Workshop will. I think eventually Games Workshop will absolutely fucking hammer Tabletop Simulator. The smartest play that they could do is create some online content for it and then package it and sell it. But you have to. It has to be a cost benefit analysis versus their model sales. So probably no. Okay. Sorry, Owen.
That's going to be the end of that. So now I'm going to go into my movement phase. So at the start of the movement phase, the Bloodstoker is going to whip to fury the Chaos War Shrine. So he's +3 to run and +3 to charge. And
this little fella.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now movement phase. Let me just check things. I want to show people what the Lord on the Karkadrak can do. So I'm going
by killing 10 demonettes who are illegally off the table. Just let me just sort that.
He's going to move his 9 inches. With a bit of a spin, he's just going to basically be 3 inches away there.
Okay.
These knights are going to move there 10 inches. Just trying to be fast. You know that I've got plenty of movement to hunt the pinks.
Can they actually do anything? It's just a generic thing. So actually, some of you might not know, but actually, the Tabletop Simulator community has been big for a while, and all the stuff got nuked a couple of years ago by some because while it's community created stuff, there's a lot of they can obviously just contact Tabletop Simulator and be like, we don't want this on there, but we'll see. We'll see. It's pretty good. It's pretty good that we're all getting to play for now during lockdown. So currently very happy about it. especially as I've currently painted up that contorted epitome right there. Look at him! Look at him! It's such a gangster.
The war shrine, he is going to just move his basic 8 inches. Actually, I'm going to put this right here. He's going to move his 8 inches to, yeah, let's go about, and I'm going to just make it so that really good roadblocks, these war shrines. He's
Yeah,
going to just go
because they're not good enough for me to want to hit them in combat. But they're also decent enough to clear out like those demonettes or do something similar, right?
Yeah, exactly. So they're good at generating some blood tithe. Okay, fine. Sorry, I'm looking to be fast. The war shrine. He's just gonna.
Just gonna make the demonettes face.
The marauders are gonna heroically back out of combat.
What? That is outrageous, Owen. Outrageous.
They're gonna run actually.
The marauders are running away. That's not very maraudery, is it?
This war shrine's gonna come back. Here. If you've got yeah, I see. I basically need to be so they're gonna come all the way back. This guy, I rolled a 2 + 1 3, so they've got a 9-inch move. So basically they're gonna come. I want to be 6 inches away from you. Basically.
Okay, good plan.
That's the 8 there. What I'm hoping to do is essentially charge the knights at one end of the unit, and then be outside, if you pile in onto the objective, be outside of your threat range.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
That is my plan.
That's the big problem with running this long lined out unit of Kadai. Is they get pinned pretty easy on the side, but the bonus for that obviously is that they've got that cheeky 3-inch range, so you can get more into a fight than you would expect. But they still struggle a little bit. How are you guys finding us playing our little breakfast battle? I hope you guys are enjoying it. I'm having a great time because I'm getting to play Warhammer, so I'm having loads of fun. I can't wait to start fucking Super Chicken blasting, and he came in blasting. Pow 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 pow.
Chicken. Okay, that's done that.
Chris, I can see your Twitch chat, bro. I can see your Twitch chat.
Okay, I'm trying to be fast, which isn't really in my DNA. The Blood Reavers are going to run. They're running 4, 5, so they can go 11. I still think that this flank's going to be okay now for a bit.
Oh, nice. Big shout out to Donaldinho for his review of the show. I would like if you could put on Goodreads and or Just Eat, or I don't know, wherever you can review things. Watch the Battle Breakfast. Yeah, he's described it as surprisingly okay.
Wow. It's high praise from him. Bloody hell.
2 stars, didn't hate it.
The Warriors are going to run 3 inches. So they can go 6. They're going to just push out my screen a little bit. And then the little suite of heroes are just going to come back. My Blood Secretor dude is going to stand up on top of his throne because he looks badass. And he's going to step back a tiny bit. Holy with an 8, bang, 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 bang. That just leaves the Bloodstoker. He's obviously whipped himself because he's got no other. Oh no, he whipped the other dude, didn't he? He whipped that guy. Just going to step back here.
Okay.
Yeah. There is no shooting, so it's just some charges. So I'm going to charge my Lord on Karkadrak.
Okay. Okay, let's go.
Rolls a 9 because he's a bad boy.
No!
He's got an excellent war scroll. He does D3 mortal wounds on a 2-up.
He does. He does.
Rolls a 1. Go.
Owen, what's wrong with your dice? Sucks.
The knights are now going to go in and try. Oh, they needed reroll hits and wounds. Anyway,
They
here we
did.
go. They're
They
going
did.
in anyway. They get +1 to this.
Oh, so it's only a 6.
And there's a guy in the woods here.
Yeah, look at that. Robin Hood. Coming through the
I actually-
forest. Yodelay, yodelay, golly, what a day. Gonna charge some
we do
chaos demons with my little knighties. Do 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 do.
They
That's
look
it.
good, these forests, but I've forgotten about a whole unit twice in separate games.
Yeah, I actually, for tomorrow's game, I'm tempted to actually redo the board with different terrain. I'm going to get rid of the forests because they do look nice, but I think I love the houses, little town. I'm getting rid of the Israelite townscape as well because it's just awful. Awful. I'm just going to put some houses down. I'm going to battle in like the town of. I might let the Twitch chat decide what the town is going to be called. I might do a poll. I'd like some suggestions while Owen's moving. Someone give me some suggestions for the town that I wish to battle upon tomorrow. I want it Durham. Good. That's a good start.
Not politically sensitive or anything. Brilliant.
Durhamshire. What is Durham like an aggressively political place? I don't know. It's just regular.
No, you're allowed to go though if you've got really strong coronavirus symptoms. It's perfectly reasonable for you to drive there whilst you're an infected scumbag.
I'm going there later. Fartington is a very childish choice, but I like it. Give the bad dice to the bin chicken. Stroud. I don't know where Stroud is. That doesn't sound like a real place. Okay, any more suggestions for where we're playing would be cool. I'll put it up as a Twitter poll tomorrow. Or tonight after. This is fun. I'm already looking forward to it. Oh, have you done it? Have you done a charge? Any more charges?
Nope, that's it, mate.
What the flip? Okay.
It's me.
Are you meant to be within 3 of the Fireborn?
Yes.
Okay. And you're outside of 6 of...
I'm outside of... So I should be outside of 6 there.
Okay. You're not quite, but that's fine. Like, we'll just say... We'll say it. Dudley. I'll take that. Dudley. These are all just real places. Are you just saying names of real places that you know, guys? Rooty Hill.
I'm so average at Warhammer. There we go.
No, you're not. You're great. You're not Joe Purcell.
Activate the knights. Now, this isn't really a good showing off of the knights because they should be +1 attack and re-rolling hits and wounds, but get all my buffs off, so that's the way it goes. So the knights are going to go in. I'm going to do 21 attacks with their lances, only hitting on 4s, but hitting on 3s because of the Chaos Lord's command ability. So this is it. 3s to hit.
This is the face of the pink horror right now.
I'm into it. And then this is 3s to wound, re-rolling 1s because I'm gore-tied.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
That is 13 at -2.
So that goes straight through that armor save. And then that's 26 damage in total, right?
I'll roll the mounts in the meantime.
Okay. So 26 damage is a bit weird. I have to do it in stages because I guess So I get a pink horror 6-up DPR, and then so I pass 2, so 2 are alive, and then these 8 turn into a 6-up as well. So 3 pink horrors are still alive. So I've rolled 10 dice, and then I just got to roll these out. So 3 of them. So that's 1, and then another 6-up. So I've rolled 13 so far, and then 14. I know it sounds super weird, everyone, but it's because they've got a double save. So that's 1, 2, perfect, 14. So that's 10 pink horrors dead now, and then what was it in total? 26. So I've still got 12 more dice to roll, and these are just these have just got a 6-up save because of that thingy. Perfect. So 10 pink horrors die, which produces 20 blue horrors, and then you've killed 11 blue horrors. So I've got 9 blues left at the minute, and then the appropriate amount of pinks. But we'll talk about that in this. Sorry, brims.
The horse is kind of whiffed, so you've just got 5 more saves with no rend.
Okay, easy peasy. So 5 saves, but they don't have. They've got 6 up armor save. Nice, failed that, and then they've got a 6 up DPR. So save 2 of those, so 3. So I've only got 6 blues left. I think that's right. Yeah, because you've done 3, and then that adds 14 and 14 brims. Okay, easy peasy. So you've got 6 blue horrors left and 14 brims left in this unit. So that's easy as pie to achieve. I find that's much easier than taking them off one at a time, right? Like, I don't think anyone really minds.
Just going to tweak the position of these marauders, just because when I run them away, they're a little bit messy. Run away!
Run away! There you go. And then the brims.
That's it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 brims. Control C, Control V. There you go. Come on, lads. Come on, lads. Cheeky brims for the guys.
I'm annoyed with myself. I should have kept them probably within 24 of the banner, but it's quite hard. So
I think your army. I think the reason that I've talked about Khorne being an army that's harder to play, or potentially not as great an army, is it's just much harder to play, right? Like, it's very, very hard to play. You've got to keep everything within range. It's like playing Gits. You've got to keep everything in range. You've got to sort it all out. Like, it's hard.
I think if you want to get better at the game, it's a really good army, because like you say, lots of synergies, lots of overlapping buffs, lots of auras to keep account of. For example, my general has charged in here, but I'm just going to try and keep my back end within 12 at the back of these knights, so that if you do kill some, I can...
Yeah, well, I'll pile in with the cheeky demonettes, of all things. Yeah. Of all things, let's go demonettes. We'll see if any of these can do any damage. I'm not certain, but we'll give it a try. And then we'll get some of these guys around. So I think the alluress of all of them isn't going to be in, basically.
Of course, she's just
egging, she's just bigging them up at the back. She's like, "Go on, you can do it." So alluress isn't a part of this. So that means there's only 9 attacks, but they've got 2 attacks each. So that is 18 attacks, which is not bad at all. Hitting on 4s. Yeah, and then wound on 4s. Take this. Come on, let's do a few cheeky wounds. There we go. You've got 7 saves to make. Let's go. Misty Cuff, welcome. Good morning. I hope your breakfast is well for everyone.
I can't roll blue dice if I'm playing Khorne, sorry.
No, that's fair.
So this is a 3-up ethereal save. Ethereal from the Thornbreaker's Talk.
Yes!
Take 3. And then I should be still wholly within a range of should be wholly within 16 of this guy, like a boss. So I get my 6-up DPR.
Oh, lovely.
So 3 6-ups. Takes 3 wounds.
Oh, what? From little demonettes?
Yep.
Yeah. How many wounds he got left? 4?
He's got 6 left. 9 wounds.
Okay.
If I kill something with my axe, then I heal D3 at the end of the phase.
Oh, come on, demonettes. Just have done 1 wound. Okay, we got this.
That's the only combat I've got, so I'm going to go into him now. So I'll come over to you. Let's just see if I want you with the axe. This is 5 attacks hitting on 3s. Into it. Wounding on 3s. 2 saves, no rend.
No problem at all. So 5-up save. Save both.
I wouldn't go away.
Was that with the axe?
Yes! So he doesn't get to heal now.
Ah! Bunch of legends.
I thought I was just going to one-shot you there, even with that, so I haven't got the rest of his war scroll up. Hold on.
Mate, his axe, he's not even swinging his axe. He's just holding it in the air. He's using it like a flag. It's a terrible decision on his part.
I'm now going to go with the Demon-Bound Blade. 3s to hit.
Come on, you've got this.
And then, a 6 does a mortal wound in addition, so we'll remember that.
Congratulations.
And then 3 wound, 2 at -1.
So 6 up save. I'm going to smash these, no problem. Oh, no, straight through.
These are D3 plus 1 each. That
Okay.
is
So 6, 7.
mortal wound.
So 7 saves, 7 6-ups. So just 1, so I lose 5.
That's 6.
Oh, 6. Thank you.
I've got more attacks.
Oh, okay, keep going.
This is the tearing horns and claws, hitting on 4s. Oh god, I'm rerolling 1s to wound. Am I? No, I'm not. Don't worry. So that's 2 hits, and then the wounding on 3s. 2 saves at -1.
Oh, 2 6-ups. Straight through.
That's 2 damage each, so 4 damage.
Okay, I've got to save. I've got to save quite a lot of these. Come on, let's go. 6s. Ah, they're all dead. Ah,
Tired.
well done. Well done. Okay, so just the horrors real quick here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There should be 3 more. No, there should be 3 more brims. So let me just grab those. I've just done some Control C, Control V. Anyway, so 14 brim attacks, Owen. Is actually 28 brim attacks, and then plus the 6 horrors that in addition. So, what did I say? 16. Wait, no, 14. 28 plus 6, so 36 attacks. Prepare yourself for this onslaught. Right, hitting on 5s, but wounding. Rerolling 1s, don't forget, because that spell.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, no. Come on. We got this, everyone. We got this. Boof. Nice. So then, wounding on 5s. Not worried about that at all. I'm going to kill a Chaos Knight with some horrors. 2. Shit!
They've got a 4-up save. Gosh, get out. Don't even need my after damage save.
Shit.
That's how arrogant I am.
Shit. We got it. Okay. Well done, horrors.
You've just got your Kadonts.
Could die. Oh, yeah, because they can pile in an attack, can't they? Okay. So 3 is there. 3 is... Could you just... Who do you think is closer at a certain stage, Owen?
I'll measure. So basically, if we go kind of here, 7.5, 8 from them, and he's 7.2. He would have to go towards these. So basically, those 3 can go that way, and then the rest be closer to these ones here.
Okay. I'm just going to put him there then, so he's, if that makes sense, in range of himself. And then... Easy. Easy peasy, babe. Next turn. Next turn, I'm going to pile in. I'm going to start punking those guys. Right, so I've got 10 attacks from the Kadai. 10 attacks. Hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s. Let's go. Come on, dudes. Hit on 3s, reroll them 1s. Nice. And then wounded on 4s, which is what they want to do. Come on, let's do it. They've only done 2. Classic, those guys.
Drop save. Yeah!
Okay. No problem. No problem.
Didn't do a single wound to my knights, was that, Rob? Yeah? Is that what we're saying?
I honestly don't mind. I'm going to spend my CP to make the horrors immune to battle shock.
I'm going to pile in this one guy that you brought in.
Okay. Oh, does that mean I can attack against him then?
I know you're bang on the 3, so you are away. You are outside.
Okay.
To you.
Oh, what if I attack?
Yeah, you're on the 3. You can attack with that one guy.
Yeah, 100% I'm going to attack. 100% I'm going to attack with him. If you're okay with it. But you said you intended for him to be out, but I don't mind. But you choose. Either I couldn't have actually done that, and therefore I won't attack, or that was okay. Your choice.
You couldn't. Yeah, let's just. The intention originally was that they were all going to be outside, basically.
Okay, there you go. I've moved him.
Okay.
Spent the CP on the horrors, so that they're immune to battle shock from the epitome. Yeah.
And I owe you a battle shock for these 2 Reavers that died.
Yeah, baby.
So they rolled a 1. D6 back. Not really. Carry on. No, they're fine.
So you score an additional 4 points, which is pretty great. Well done.
I'm not sure about that turn. What do you think about that turn? It was all right.
I think you're really unfortunate to have obviously not killed the horrors because you didn't get those rerolls. So I think it was good. I think disengaging here was obviously really cool. And we'll see. I mean, the most I can do is just like keep piling in. So 6.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I don't think I can do particularly well there.
We'll see. I'm trying to hold up your. I'm just trying to hold you up a bit and see if I can nick some points. But yeah, cool. So I've done the battle shock. They're all fine. No battle shock over here. Your turn, sir.
Okay, so get that CP back. Happy with that. Do I want to cast any spells? So I'm not having to re-roll my casting now from the bird. Is that right?
Oh, you are, because I've moved my Blood Secretor up.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So it's from him that I have to re-roll the casting.
Yes, the Blood Secretor banner, because it's Gore Pilgrims. I'm going to triple check that.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the mirror was obviously I've got one down, but the other one got deleted. During the reset.
That's what got deleted. I knew that we deleted a model, but I wasn't sure if it was like as soon as I realised that it wasn't one of my models, I sort of stopped caring. But I realised now it was your.
But he was basically going to be in the middle. Is the point? So yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okie dokie then. Spells. It's 12 inches. No. So I am going to cast from the Gaunt Summoner. I'm going to cast the Burning Sigil of Tzeentch, which is cast on a 5. Yeah. Not the Gaunt Summoner, sorry. The Lord Change, obviously. So cast on 5. 12. Brilliant. But I got to re-roll it.
Indeed.
Cast on a 10, which is Sweet Potatoes. Sweet Potatoes. So within 18. Nice. So just there. Oh, no. Let's just do a measure. Yeah, happy with that. It affects quite a lot of units. But it can only affect 1 unit, Owen. So just doing I'm just doing some measuring. See.
Man,
I get some choices, which is nice. In fact, actually, yeah, very nice. Then I am going to cast through his spell through the spell portal. So Infernal Gateway, it's cast. Oh, just smashing the casting rolls. Not gonna lie to you. And it's cast on a 12. Nice.
With your reroll as well, yeah.
That's re-rolled it. I actually cast it on a 12 flat out with 2 6s. So let's just. Do I just want to punk the Marauders? You sat on some Blood Tithe. How many points to fight in the hero phase? 4, did you say?
Oh, yes, sir.
And the Blood Secretor's got a 2 up against mortal wounds.
Indeed. Mortal wounds from spell damage. Yeah.
But what about the Slaughter Priests?
They are naked in the wind, baby.
What's that spell? What's that prayer that you keep trying to do and you
Fury. Is
it that Slaughter Priest?
But no, that's on this war shrine. But to be honest with you, now that the block of 40 is very diminished, then it's not important. I'd probably say if you wanted to pick any of these, I'd probably go for one of these 2 Slaughter Priests.
Okay.
+1 save on the tanned one.
Yeah.
And Blood Tithe generation on the one at the back.
Ooh, I'm going for the Blood Tithe generation, if that's okay with you. So I roll 9 dice, and any 2 pluses are a mortal wound. Boom, 8 mortal wounds.
Okay, well, he's basically vaporized.
Blim!
The irony is that gives me a Blood Tithe, so I win!
Yeah, that's true. So the Epitome is going to try and cast its basic spell. So let's cast on, but I'm gonna have to re-roll it. Yeah, so it's cast, but I've got to re-roll it, and it's still cast. So D3 units within 24 inches. I'm gonna get to re-roll ones. So 2 units re-roll ones against. I'm gonna pick the Marauders, and I'm gonna pick the Chaos Knights. Next up, I'm gonna try and cast Mystic Shield on the Kadai. It is cast on a 6, isn't it, Mystic Shield? So it didn't cast it. I get to re-roll it because of the epitome, sorry. So it is cast on a 6, and I don't have to re-roll it because I've already re-rolled it. So the Kadai have got Mystic Shield. The 18 inches. 18 inches, yes. So I'm going to do the Gaunt Summoner is going to do just Arcane Bolt into the Marauders. Cast, but I've got to re-roll it and not cast. And then he's also got Echo, not the Echo of Hatred, the other. I forget what it does, to be honest. He's got the other spell from Legion of the Chaos. Yeah, Bolt of Ruin. That's the one. And I forget what it is. I know it's 18-inch range, but I forget what it is, so it's fine.
Basically, you have to roll a dice, and if you the number of models in the unit, they take.
It's fine. I just will not cast it. For speed, so there's no dramas there. Okay, so that's all. Oh, the Pink Horrors, of course, almost didn't do it. Pink Horrors are going to try and cast their spell. They get +1 to that because they're near the Demon of Tzeentch, so they've cast it. So that's going to give them +1 to hit. Reroll it because of the. I've got to reroll it, right?
Yeah, you didn't get Echo of Hatred off, did you?
No. There's no. It has to be wholly within 12. So I didn't get that spell off either. No, I didn't get that off. So onto movement phase. So the only things I got off were Mystic Shield on the Kadai, and obviously I burned a spell there. So that's all I've done so far. See you later, Aaron Wilson. Thanks everyone for joining us live. I hope you've enjoyed it. So into movement, let's do some things. So the this unit of Demonettes are going to run.
The numbers.
So they're going 8 inches. So not the best.
Can run and charge though, don't forget.
Yeah, I know. I'm aiming for that. Blood Boil. What's Blood Boil again? Sorry.
16.
16
inches.
Okay, so the Gaunt Summoner, this cheeky Gaunt Summoner, is going to run. Bam. Oh, perfect. 22 inches. Let's go. So 22 is there. I'm just gonna. Do you mind if I quickly work out? If I roll it, I want to be obviously 9 away.
Should have zoned that out.
Sorry, say that again.
Should have hopefully zoned that sort of thing out. Actually, not. No. That's 9 from him.
Well, it's whether or not I can be with 9 of me. Yeah, so I can't. Yeah, you've nailed it. So no problems. I can't do it. I can just put them on the line, right? The horrors.
Yeah,
so I can't, but I can't put them on the objective. Yeah.
No, you can't just drop them on and get it. No.
I'm assuming you go for this kind of chat on the tabletop too. This is really fun to listen to. Yeah. This is pretty much how I play Warhammer. Just chat away. I think normally you're like, do you want a drink? Good. So thanks for that, Owen. So he's going to stay there. Happy with that. Let's go put some more pressure though. These Demonettes are also going to run. So,
where did they spring from?
They've been there the whole time, baby.
You rolled a single 2 up on 6 dice, and you got 10 free, yeah?
No, I didn't do that. They're already going 7 inches. There we go. Nailed it. Now, unfortunately, obviously, these horrors are going to fall back out of combat, so I'll give it a cheeky. I'll roll a dice just to add something to that as well. Oh no, I flipped all these guys. So they go in. They go in 11. I actually want to leave a gap for the epitome. He's going to go in.
With his 4-fold blade, he's going to.
I think so. I think so. I actually don't need to. That's the thing, isn't it? I don't need to, so I'm not going to. Like, I'm just giving you a pile-in for movement, which is the whole point here, everyone at home, is just so that Owen's unit is just going to have to charge these stupid horrors again. That's the whole purpose of their existence. Like,
it's a really shitty way to play Warhammer, isn't it? Really,
it's a really shitty way to play Warhammer. Although, actually, if you read Have you read any Raymond E. Feist?
No, I'm
Yeah,
not
get
a
ready.
big reader, unfortunately.
Or get
But,
ready, get ready for a long-winded justification for being a dick.
has he written a book on how to beat an army which spews out 50 wounds a turn?
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't.
Not interested.
No, so one of the books, I think it's Siege of. I can't remember now. Maybe Siege of.
Fantasy book, then, is it?
It's a fantasy book. It's a fantasy book. He's done a couple of trilogies, and I think it's maybe the 8th or 9th book in the trilogy, where basically some demons, or an army of demons, basically, come from across the sea, and effectively take over the mainland. I read it years ago, so I don't remember. But it was one of the earliest fantasy books I ever read. I read it when I was like 12 or 13, something like that. And he spends the entire time describing kind of the raise and burn system, where basically what the good guys,
raisin, as in like chocolate and raisin.
what the good guys basically spend the whole kind of story doing is falling back as their city is over. Well, not their city, their nation is overrun. Is that okay? That'll do. Something like that.
That's fine, Rob. That's cool.
That's fine.
Just have to do the sound effect for when they run away.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm happy with that. And then, in fact, actually, I'll just do this, just to make sure. Anyway, the long story short of it is, he describes what happens when like they keep falling further and further back into their own nation, like raising cities and farmlands and crops. They kind of like fall back, and eventually they hold them on this hill. And that's what I'm doing. Long justification for it.
Okay, nice.
But crushed it while I was moving things. So they're there. The pink horrors have moved up.
You've filling before, haven't you, Rob?
Pardon me?
You've filled before, haven't you?
Yeah, I've done that. I'll try to remember the book in a moment. Anyway, do they even need to be there? This is one of the things I keep doing with
using your flamers.
Yeah, like I just keep committing the flamers, but they got 18-inch range. Do I really need them to be there? Do you know what I mean? I'm going to bring them back. Like there isn't a purpose. The only thing I can think is go and shoot that fella up there. But I've still got, anyway, I'm going to bring them back. I've stolen that objective as well. Oh my god. Oh, they're stuck. They're stuck together forever. This objective, whatever this is. Good. And then the bin chicken's the real question. What we're going to do with the bin chicken? I think it's going to...
Not really go back anymore, Rob, so you might have to do something progressive with it, mate.
Yeah, he's going to... Yeah, shut up. He's going to run. What? Oh, only 11 inches. Okay. So... there we go. Right. Okay. All good. We're all good in the hood. On to the end of the movement phase. Time to roll 3d6, gentlemen. Let's go. Bam, 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 bam.
I'm sure everyone wants you to fail this.
Bam, 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 bam. Let's go. 3d6. Yes! Oh, Robin Hood and Little John riding through the forest. Yodelay, yodelay, golly, what a day. That's just in my head. That's what we should sing when we play our Sylvaneth armies, Owen.
Yeah, I've got a slightly different song in my head right this moment. As long as you're having a good time, Rob, that's the main thing, yeah?
Well, I am. Listen, you've got your knights are about to do some charges. I really do feel like these demonettes could have done a different job, though, at this stage. Do you need that to be back a tiny bit?
No, you're good. No, I'm not doing an oppressive measurement like "get back with thee."
You should, because it's an awful experience. I just double check that these are all within 9. Yeah, that seems fine. Okay, decent. Oh dear, more horrors. I've rolled it every time so far. Thank you. That is loads of skill that it required to do that. So also, I get to roll the coolest thing, which is the Burning Sigil.
The Gribbly icon.
The Gribbly icon. Burning. So the Gribbly icon. So roll a dice. Here we go. There's one right here next to my Lord of Change. Let's go grab this fella. Give it a roll. I get a 2. So that is crippling appendage. Pick one unit within.
Unit of 3 pink horrors.
No, but it's pick a unit within 12 inches and half its movement. And I think I am going to pick the Chaos Knights. So half the movement characteristics of that unit until my next hero phase, or the start of your next hero phase. So my next hero phase, they're half movement, the Chaos Knights.
I'm going to put this token which says -3 move on them. I don't know what that means.
Apparently, I missed a horror behind a building or something. One of the guys was saying. I don't know.
Don't help him, and he doesn't need any bloody help.
Please let me know where it is. All right, sweet. We're all good. Into shooting phase. Let's try and get this done ASAP. The 3 flamers will shoot into the marauders. They are no longer. Is there 10 models? Yep, I get +1 to hit. So
marauders. Yeah, there's 10 models. Yeah.
So they're hitting on 3s, and they're rerolling 1s. So hit on 3s. Sweet, reroll them 1s. I'll take that all day. That's not bad. And then win on 3s. So you have got 5 saves to make. 5.
4 up, rerollable. Come on.
Come on, Owen. There you go.
Okay, fine. 2d3.
So 2d3. So that is 5. 5.
You know there's salamanders around. Flamers are still good, right? 6 DPR.
Flamers are amazing. The good thing about flamers is that they're good into what you want them to be good into, which is hordes. You know, they just start whittling away.
Yeah, I lost 3 there because I rolled some DPRs.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much. I'm just going to roll 30 dice now into the Chaos Knights from the Pink Horrors. So they are hitting on 5s and they're rerolling 1s. So, I mean, the dice rolling on Tabletop Simulator is so fast. Isn't it?
It's really good.
It's ridiculous. We're on 4s. So there you go. You've got 4 saves to make, bro.
The Knights, 4 ups. Oh,
yeah.
Gross. 6s.
Killed a knight with some magic flames. So I'm super happy with that. So charges. Charges over here. Oh, sorry. The flamers at the top. Oh no. Charge or shoot? It's the real question. The Pink Horrors. I'll charge because I need to get onto the objective. Is the point of this? And I've got 2 attempts to charge, haven't I? So charge is that. So all shooting over into the charge phase. This unit of demonettes at my bottom, so your top, Owen. They're going to go to charge. They have rolled a 10. Nice.
Another 10.
Another 10. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. Here we go. And then let's take these 3. Let's move them 6 and 4. And then let's move them 6, 5 and 5. Okay, there you go. I think this is okay, Owen. And then the other unit of demonettes will charge. Let's use these 2 cheeky dice. Give that a roll. Bam, bam, bam. A 12. Yeah, baby.
Lucky you can't see my face right now.
I'm so sorry. But also, what a game. Let's go.
Classic. What you got to do to be good at Warhammer is
just roll really well.
I'm going to get some water and perhaps something stronger as well.
A strong bow. Let's do some day drinking, Owen. That's what we should do. Okay, there's a unit. I'm going to try and find this horror. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. That was actually my icon bearer as well. You're a legend. Thank you for helping me. Nice. Happy with that. Super happy with that. No other charges, obviously. Into combats.
Okay, what am I going to do in combat? Okay, so the pinks at the bottom didn't get in there.
No, no, I didn't. Oh, the pink. Oh, those pinks. I didn't try. Let's try it. Let's try it at this stage.
In my big mouth.
Oh no, a 3. That's fine. I've just realised I've fucked up massively here, and I didn't actually move these guys far enough away so you can be able to pile in. So I've messed that up in a big way. But too late for that now. So I'll pile in with a Kadai. So.
So start of the combat phase. I'm just thinking if I want to do anything with my EP. Reroll ones to hit on the War Shrine. I've got 2 CP.
Okay. Oh, War Shrine's coming in.
Yeah, mate, he is in like Flynn.
Okay. Right, so attacks wise, I am going to attack 3. No, didn't get lucky enough. 2 Kadai into the Knights, and then 2 Kadai into the Marauders. That's it, and I get to reroll 1s to hit against both. So into the Knights, hitting on 3s, reroll the 1s. Nice. I don't know if that was a 1 that I moved. I'll get rid of it just in case it wasn't. And then 4s. 2 saves to make. No minus. Let's go.
Rock save.
Yeah.
On both.
You saved them both. Failed them both.
Failed them both. So
2d3. Let's go. 5 damage.
Cool. So this is 6 up DPR on the shrine.
Oh baby.
So that puts. That's going to put 2 wounds on him to kill him. Mm-hmm. And I will also put a wound on this guy at the left.
Okay. And then the 2 that can attack into the Marauders, so they also get to reroll 1s to hit. So hitting on 3s. That reroll 1s to hit has been awesome from that spell.
Yeah.
And then wound on 4s. Bam. So that's just that's 7 saves. Really happy with that. They smashed it.
4 up rerollable.
Come on, Owen, you got this. Oh, come on.
I'm with the reroll. Let's go.
43. Oh my
There's
god.
5 and 6s, isn't it?
There you go. 6, 8, and 9. Yeah, it's got all the dice have gone my way this game. It's been fantastic.
Yeah.
For me.
Modding going on this game. Here we go.
Yeah.
Absolutely, I rolled 1-6. Marauders die.
At this stage, I'm just trying to clear enough off the objective that I might score it this turn.
5, 6, 7. Yep. Him 8. Unless I spend a CP, they're going to run away.
Yep.
Cool. So my activation.
Yes, sir.
Let's do the Blood Warriors into the demonettes. Now you've got, is it 2 units of different demonettes?
2 units of demonettes.
So as many as I can, I want to put on the unit that are actually on my zone. So
Okay.
this guy here has to stay closer to him, but he's just going to pile in like that.
Yeah, no worries.
And that'll go there, and that'll go there. So it's going to have to be 3 into the unit that's crept round the back. Mm-hmm. And 2 into the unit that's on the front there. So they are in banner range. So 3 guys is going to give me 9 attacks. Fear me. 3s. Don't fear me. 4s, re-rolling 1s because I'm gore-tied. 2 saves onto the unit. The objective.
So 5 up save. Save neither. 6 up save. Neither. So 2 dead.
Those nets dead. And then the other 2 guys, including the champ, is going to be 2, 3, 5 attacks. So these are hitting on 3s. Yeah! Wounding on 4s, re-rolling 1s for gore-tied. Okay, that's 3 saves, please. No rend.
So 5 up armor save because demonettes are just so like. Why are they so tanky? So anyway, so saved 1 and then 6 up DPR. Neither. So 3 more dead.
That's from the other unit.
Oh, from the other unit. Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So delete. I never seem to get that Allures in the right place. I'm not gonna lie to you. Just don't seem to do it. So that's 3. Okay. So first activation, I'll have activate with the demonettes that at the top left. You can still activate with the knights, can't you? But so this unit here, they lost 2 demonettes, didn't they? The unit at the top.
Yes. Yeah.
So there's 8 of them, including the Allures. So that's 16 attacks. Hit on 4s. Nice, no rerolls. And then wound on 4s with a rend 1 of all things. So 2.
I will roll these dice. So this is 4 save.
Hey! Do you mind if I just quickly attack with the others and then you can do the warriors just to get it out?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah, do it.
So that is 14 attacks. They will be hitting on 4s. And then wounding on 4s. So that is 3 saves to make, -1.
5 up.
Those blood warriors are incredible.
I've wanted them to die because then they attack when they die, and then I would have cleared you off the objective. That was
but not today.
Today, sunshine. So literally, I've got knights. Let's go with the war shrine because he's going to be fun. So he's going to go Bosch into your die.
Mm-hmm.
They are gonna die. So, he's got 4 attacks base plus 1 for the blood crate. So this is 3s rerolling 1s on the CP, and then 3s rerolling 1s from Gortide. That's 4 saves at -1, but you don't care about the rend.
4 saves at -1. Okay. So 5 up save. They got Mystic Shield off on them. No, did they? Did they?
Did indeed, yeah.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. Thanks for remembering. So save 2. Save 2. What damage is it?
2 damage each.
So what? My 6 up save. So that is 4. Then. I saved 2, but then 2 equaled out into 4 damage, right? And then so there is a guy with some wounds on him. This guy is caputed. And then this guy is going to get a wound.
And then I'm going to go to the Flailing Fists. These hit on 4s, rerolling 1s.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm listening.
So 3 hits, and then 3s to wound, rerolling 1s. That, Rob? 2 more saves.
2 more saves. Any rend?
It's into the Kadai, so yeah, you don't.
Oh, so yeah, that's true. 5. Saved it. What damage is it?
You rerolling 1s from Mystic Shield.
Oh, thanks. Thanks so much.
2 damage.
2 damage. Okay, let's do it. 2 more damage. By the way, I'm not hyped up on coffee. This is just pretty much how hyped up I get when I play Warhammer. I just really enjoy playing Warhammer. It's really fun. Okay.
Your activation?
I don't have any activations. I don't have any activations.
So I'll just pile in an attack with these lads then. So, hello, yes, because you're outside of 3, but I with this guy, can't I? So, 1 knight is going to go to there.
Mm-hmm.
And then another knight can go there. So just 2 into those guys.
Yep.
And then this guy's going to have to end up close to him, which put me...
Oh, yeah, the jittery thing. I need to clamp the camera on the wall. Not on the desk, obviously. That's why it's doing that, because I'm stupid.
Okay, so I'm only going to get 1 into your... Okay, fine. So 2 guys into your Kadai. I should have now piled in to be wholly within 24 of the banner.
What does that mean? Extra attack?
One attack, yeah. So this is 3 attacks into the pinks, or is that the champion?
Where?
Oh no. No, it's fine. 3 attacks. This is I get +1 to hit still from the clan ability, so 3s to hit.
Mhm.
Fuck you. 3s to wound, rerolling 1s. 1 wound, no rend into the
Blue
blue.
horrors. One wound, no
Um,
rend. Into the horrors or the Kadai, sorry.
Horrors.
Horrors. Okay. So that goes through, and then 6 up save. Nope. So 1 horror is dead.
And then another 2 with no rend into the horrors, and that's them done. And then got 2 into your Kadai.
So
Nope.
2 more dead. So let's kill these 2
Okay, so
fellas.
6 attacks into the Kadai, hitting on 3s with the +1.
Okay.
Okay. And wounding on 3s with rerolling 1s. Another 3 no rend.
Into the Kadai. So that is a 5 up save. What damage did it do? Just 1?
1 because I'm not on the charge.
Okay, and then a 6 up save. No, so you do 1 more damage. So that kills that guy.
And then 1 more save. Rend.
Is it a 5 up save? Yeah, 5 up.
Yeah.
6
Rerolling 1.
up. No. So this guy's taking a wound. Woohoo!
And then I've just got my Marauders to pile in, and that's it.
Let's go, Marauders!
There's not many of them left.
I mean, they've been around a lot longer than you would expect. 40, like they're described like they're almost the chaff of the Chaos Legions, and then and they're like if you compare them to a Wrathmonger or a Skull Taker, yeah, or the Skull Takers, you're like, these guys are way better.
Oh, they're amazing, especially with all the buffs. Like I haven't really been able to show them off yet, but they're amazing. So I have to keep this one guy back to inspiring presence. There's just 4 guys in, including a champ, so they're not getting any pluses to hit or anything now. It's literally just 3 attacks each, so 12 attacks +1 for the champ, 13. Hitting on 4s. It's quickly. What's to hit? Yep, that's good. And then 4s to wound, rerolling 1s. Yes. Take it. That's 7 wounds, sir.
No problem. Thank you so much. Hitting into my ghosty form, 5 up save. All of them go through, and then 6 up save. And they don't. 5 go through, so that deletes this guy, which is 3, and then 2 onto this guy. So the Kadai getting whittled down. There's no question about that. I don't think I've left you enough of a gap to go through there, which is the point, and you're still, yeah, nice. Okie dokie. That is, I think that's all of the activations, right? I can't fail the battle shocks that are available over here on the Demonettes, but I can roll some 1s. So the top unit of Demonettes, let's give it a roll. Nope. The bottom unit of Demonettes. Oh, we go! D6. There we go.
If shaking my head could have a sound effect. Now.
I'll just give one of these. Or one of these.
No, God!
So,
Yeah.
No, God, please, no! No! No!
Okay, well, every time on the stream you roll a 10, you have to use that sound effect.
yeah, I will do. No, God, no! So I put these Demonettes down. I got 6 of them, which is obviously pretty crazy. So that's for the it was for the bottom unit.
You go over your unit size.
Yeah. I was talking to Benjamin about it. Apparently he can. Let me just double check. Let me go find out.
I played somebody yesterday with Plague Bearers and they did it, and I was like, really? But no, I'm happy for it if that's the way. If it's
let's just make sure. Because I'm almost certain you can, unfortunately, but everyone in the chat's like lol.
Okay. I'm glad they did it.
If the unmodified this unit, while it includes Demonette, you can add D6 models to this unit, not return Slade models.
Nice. Okay. Don't forget, you can't come within 3 of my shrine though, because you weren't in combat with him.
Okay. Oh, wasn't I? Okay, sure.
Uh,
I didn't add that one, but that's fine. If that's what you think.
if you were within 3, then you can bring them within 3. That's fine.
Your choice, babe. Your choice. Happy to not. Happy to not.
Let's just leave it like that. I mean, this is it's getting a bit.
So yeah, Desert Sketch. Morning War Master, how you doing? Okay, I'm happy with that anyway. That's fine. The unit of Kadai in the middle, I'm going to spend a CP on. So they are fine from the general.
I'm not going to spend a CP on the Marauders.
See you later, Marauders.
Going to run away.
Run away.
Yeah. Tired.
Yep.
Oh, you did okay.
I'm going to double check about the Demonettes, not because I want to put them on, but mainly for everyone else. Demonet, I don't know if there is a FAQ anywhere. Battle Shocker 1, this unit, while it includes the Demonet icon bearers, you can just add D6 models to this unit, and no models of this unit will flee in that phase. So it doesn't have any specifications on that, but it might have.
I rolled my Battle Shock on the Knights, because I lost 2.
Yeah.
Rolled a 3, so they're fine. And you get some good pointage there, don't you?
Yeah, you, by the way, sorry, you killed 4 horrors, but that's not enough, obviously, to Battle Shock them off.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I score the center, which is 2. I score this top left-hand objective and bottom, so that's a total of 3. And I score this bottom one, so 5, 6 points for me that turn. Which added on, so that puts me on 8 in total. Boom.
Oh.
Yeah, 8 all into the priority roll, and then no matter what happens on the priority roll, Owen, we'll roll it, but then we're going to have to call the game because I've got it set for the show later. I feel sorry for everyone. Well, I want to say sorry to everyone, but we can finish it off. We can amend it later, obviously, or do something, or I can record it into a thing. Let me just update this score. Score 8 all, 8 all going into priority. This is the board space. Those Chaos Knights, that Karkadrak though, look at him. He had to go and live over there in the corner, right?
Yeah, drag him off. But he can. I've got 4 blood ties now, so regardless of who wins the roll off, I can do some corny stuff.
Okay, all right. Well, here's my blue dice. Good luck, Owen.
Dude,
so this is here's the roll. Here's the roll. A 6. A 4. So. Yeah, I would just take the turn.
Yeah. And I would probably think... Yeah, I would probably pile in an attack with the Knights of your hero phase.
Yeah, okay.
But I still think, I mean, for people watching, and I mean, if you've got 2 minutes, we can probably just theory out how the rest of the game goes.
Yeah, I know. I've definitely got time for that. 100%. Yeah.
So I mean, okay. Do you want to roll a 3d6 to see if you got another 10 pinks?
Yeah, easy. My favourite thing to ever do. Hold on, give me a moment. Let me just set myself up. 3d6, 10 more pinks.
Please. Here we go. Yeah.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
But to be fair, there isn't a load of great places to put them now. So it would have been.
There's too many pinks and demonettes in the way now, isn't there?
Yeah. Well, what I would have done is again run the Khorne over, and I would have shot at the this unit here because they do some okay jobs. But yeah, so I've put down this game alone 50 pink horrors. So I've rolled it every time. It's disgusting. But. I think you would have gone through. You could have in your hero phase hit these brimstones, but the pink still score me again this turn. And then I've got you pinned into this corner, so I can just score all the other objectives over the time. I think basically.
You've got this. I think it's a tough matchup anyway.
But I also, if we look at what's on the board right now, this unit pink's in the bottom left. So actually, had I not rolled that 10, this bottom left-hand corner is a lot more fragile. and you are probably going to get that this turn. If I don't get those pinks at the top, the Demonettes have still got it for me, that's good, but you potentially can come and take this bottom left-hand objective as well. Maybe we'll try and screen with the Flamers and the Contorted for another turn, just to keep you off. So, like, it's... the pinks have really helped in this situation, but more than anything, I think the thing that's helped is that those Chaos Knights have only been able to hit, like you didn't get the prayers off on the Chaos Knights, because if you'd have got those off, they'd have gone through this unit, right?
Yeah, they popped that. I mean, my game plan really was to try and make it so that you couldn't get aggressive early game summons, but you can see by the mid game, or I mean, how far does he move? Is it 12 inches or 16?
No, you move 16. Move 16, and then you can run, obviously.
Nuts. Like, I played with blue scribes in Legion of Chaos Ascendant, and 16-inch flying move. I mean, I'm sure people have played Slanesh enough with like a flying sorted epitome, or those fast units that then run and retreat out of combat and fly over things and then summon in behind you, and that's obviously what you've done here. But I can use my Blood Tithe to try and soften things up, or save it to auto dispel a really key spell. Then that means there's no Blood Tithe left for me to actually summon back into my back objectives and take things back. So I think over the course of the next turns, I think you just get the Stranglehold and shut the board down, and then I can't come back.
Yeah, I think that's the case as well, and I also think look at the effect of the terrain as well. Like, it had this building in the center just not been here, you would those knights would have been able to wang on this flank, and just hit here, as opposed to they had to come a little bit too far outside. And the same on this side. So I think actually we talked, because we did a big chat yesterday, didn't we, talking about scenery. And its effect on the game, and that there just created that choke point. I don't know if you wouldn't have been better off sticking the knights just in the front instead of the marauders, because they've got, obviously, but then like you say, once they hit like a wet noodle once they've charged. But
and then on the charge, your Kadai negate all the -2 rend anyway, so I knew I didn't want that fight. I just think you're right about the terrain. Like, I played a game the other day against Deepkin, and the opponent just put the boat down to make a massive bottleneck. I mean, I've been playing with quite a lot of Death Ride in OBR recently, and again, a unit of 10 cavalry, it's really hard to
wheel
sort of and just put it in the right place. Like, I realized that I was trying to be cute by tagging the end of your Kadai here, but then after a little while I was like, well, shit, all I've done is tagged myself as well.
Yeah, I was super happy about that. I was just like, I'm going to pile out. Like, you can keep piling in, but that's fine. Like, I don't want you charging. I want you to... And the Kadai did what the Kadai do. If you guys have ever seen Kadai play before, is they do nothing, really. I mean, they did eventually beat up the Marauders, but the Flamers took out maybe 10 to 15 of them. And really, the Kadai are just there to survive and be in the way. I mean, the Demonettes crushed it this turn with those charges. That was pretty clincher. But yeah, fun. Interesting thing, Owen, is the inclusion of the bin chicken. It didn't do anything, right?
He did very little. I was thinking about him. He's not got like a nice pokey sort of staff missile attack or anything that you were missing. Is he just...
No, he doesn't have that. Whereas if I went down 100 points and I just had a regular resorted Lord of Change, I lose 6 wounds, which is, I think, pretty important depending on the matchup. But what I do get instead, so that's what I'll do tomorrow, because that's the point of the show, is that I change it up. So tomorrow I'm going to drop down to the regular Lord of Change, and then I'm going to see what I do with that spare 100 points. Maybe mix it up with.
I would take flamers. I ran 6 flamers in Legion, and using it how you're using it is. I mean, they did all the heavy lifting in the middle, really, didn't they?
Yeah, the flamers are brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But they're also they're a bit like your War Shrines. They're just enough of a nothing unit that they're not involved, which is quite fun.
Don't talk shit about my War Shrines, man. I'm nothing unit.
And I'm also gonna have the epitome. Maybe also have the general aura as well. Either because I did, because I played some games where, because of the 5-up ruinous aura, I've followed. They've fought as a unit, Whereas I think what I'm going to do is just put the command trait where I summon on a 3D on a 9 as opposed to a 10.
Yeah, a primordial commander is what I've, because you do end up finding that unless you're gonna like tarp it with maybe like a great unclean one with the ruinous aura, and then you're gonna. I think it's really good if you're gonna really just sit there. But if you want to be progressive, then it's better to get rid of that ruinous aura because you've got a 6-up anyway, right? It's just.
I think the 6-up is fine, personally. Or I stick the 5-up on the Contorted Epitome and I just run around with the Kadai, making you always strikes last and giving myself a 5-up. Is pretty hilarious.
Yeah, we didn't get to see her in action, did we, with that 4-fold blade? That's pretty fun.
Yeah, it is fun, but I also think that I could have gone into the Chaos Knights now, but there wasn't any need. I'm all about saving things until you actually have to do something with them, I think. But I want this gunboat. I want the Exalted Lord of Change to be more of a gunboat, and he's not. So let's change him up. The artifact is a 4-fold blade, which is on this chap. I also feel you got super unlucky with the prayers. If 2 turns, look at this game. 2 turns you didn't get the Hex Gorges off. 2 turns, if you'd got the Hex Gorges off, my wizards would have been neutered. So that was a really big thing. You can check all the lists out in the chat. There, Owen, thanks so much for the game. You have been amazing. Thank you so much.
Wicked. Yeah. I'm up early. God knows what I can do with myself now. Had a game already, but it's cool.
Yeah, you've been awesome. We're going to go offline now for about 30 minutes and then join us again for the 40k adjacent show where I get to ask Val and Peter what they are going to think of the new news, the 9th edition 40k. So be excited to see what they say. Thank you to anyone who's watched this, and you can join us again tomorrow at 9 a.m. I am playing tomorrow Abade, I think maybe. Let's check this out. Abade tomorrow, and then Matt, and then Darren this week. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun. And the next week I'm going to change it up. Some different. I don't know what I'm going to change it up to, but it's going to be fun. Anyway, thank you very much for watching us live. Owen, you want to shout out anyone?
Just shout out my missus. She's putting up with me this whole time. That's probably it.
Oh, that's lovely. Yeah. I'm gonna shout out you, and I'm also gonna shout out everyone that's watching on Patreon. So thank you very much. And if you're watching back on YouTube, leave us some comments below. All right, loads of love. Have a great day.